Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We're back tonight once again with the Arthur Leclerc career mode. We have got Austria and Spain. Other way around, actually. Spain and Austria for today. So a couple of tough races coming up today, but two tracks I do get on with quite well. So hopefully we can try and score another W with Arthur Leclerc. Last time out, we had Monaco and we had... What was before Monaco? Monaco had something else. What was it, chat? Remind me. Imola, that's right? I think it was Imola. We had a win in the sprint race in Imola. We had a P4 in the feature race, and we got a double P3 in Monaco as well. So, a very good couple of weekends out in Imola and Monaco, and hopefully we can try and repeat that today. Fingers crossed. We will see. That's Toro Rosso and F1. I mean, Toro Rosso is part of the list, so... Cryptic Agent getting the entirety of their points. GG, Cryptic. Enjoy your points. It's actually been a while since we won this shirt, hasn't it? It has been a hot minute since we won this. So, yeah, you guys must have forgotten about it, I guess. But so is Aston Martin today. Maybe on Saturday, we'll see. Well, to be fair, we don't usually do the shirt predictions for Saturdays and Sundays. We do it for career mode to make it a bit more immersive on those days. On Saturday, of course, we are going to be back in the Creator Series for the first time as well. They started off the season last weekend. Unfortunately, I missed it because obviously I was still recovering. So hopefully, we can try and get a good result on our day back. That's made my day. Love to see it, Cryptic. Love to see it. Maybe you can win some more points as we go through the day as well. We'll see. What up, Dutch? How's it going, mate? MX5 Cup racing today. What time is it, K-Crow? I'll try and watch it if I'm not streaming. Yeah, Creator Series. We're back for the Creator Series. We are partnering up with GP, of course, as well in the Aston Martin as well. So hopefully... can try and get a good start. I'm not too sure what track we're at. Obviously, it's a mystery GP, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. What did you think of the Arsenal game? Pretty good. I mean, it was a fairly game. Nothing really amazing, but we did what we had to do. Scored a couple of nice goals, and yeah, hopefully we can carry that sort of form into the next couple of weeks. Still think we need a striker, though. I still think we need to invest in a striker, because Havertz definitely is not the one to lead us forward. Real Bullers know he wears Aston on Saturdays and no chance gets back-to-back. Honestly, I should start wearing different shirts on Saturdays just to mess with people. I'd get a lot of comments about it. It would be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. It would be kind of funny. It was a good game. I mean, yeah, it was a fine game. Like, it wasn't great for the neutral because it wasn't very end-to-end or anything. It was just fairly, standard performance for Arsenal. Got the 3 goals. Good stuff, basically. Can't really complain too much. Rice scoring is crazy. It was a nice goal as well, to be fair. Cushion back from Havertz on the volley from Rice. Very nice goal. I did miss the first half, obviously, yesterday because I was streaming, but I did catch the second half. Saw Havertz and Odegaard scored. Nice to see Odegaard on the score sheet as well. Hopefully, that'll pick up his form a bit because he hasn't been as great in the last few weeks. In 5 hours or so? Okay, yeah, I should be alright for that. I'm still looking after Dana as well because she's still pretty sick right now. I'm guessing she probably isn't streaming today. But she's still pretty sick right now, so I'll be catering for her and keep an eye on the Mazda MX-5s at the same time, but... yeah, the MX-5 is always a great watch. If you guys have got free time tonight and have nothing to do, would definitely recommend watching the MX-5 races. They are crazy good. Crazy
How many
good.
races in F2 left?
I believe we're actually at the halfway mark with Spain. There's 14 weekends. We're at weekend number 7 for this one, and we do 2 a week, so should be getting to the end fairly soon, I'd say. Should be getting to the end fairly soon. Seska to Arsenal would be crazy. I would be okay with that, definitely. I mean, let's be honest, any striker we get would probably be an upgrade on Havertz, so I'd honestly take Liam Delap from Ipswich. I think it'd be quality for Arsenal, to be honest with you. I think the way he holds up the ball and his interlinking play would really suit us, but yeah. It looks like we're going to go for either Shesko or Vlahovic, something like that, so my ideal striker would be Gyökeres from Sporting. I think it'd be absolutely unreal for us, but yeah. Isn't Delap on loan? No, he's fully at Ipswich. He signed in the summer, which kind of makes sense to why he wouldn't probably leave right now. Maybe in the summer it'd be an option, but yeah. Yeah, I think Delap's been class for Ipswich, and if they do get relegated, maybe he'll be at a good price in the summer, so yeah. If Ipswich do get relegated, I do think he'll go to a mid-table club at the very least. Right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's start cracking on with the Spanish Grand Prix then, shall we? What do you think about Walker to AC Milan? I think it's a good move from Tufe. It's obvious that, he's not at the level he once was. I think going to Serie A could be good for him. I think a team like AC Milan as well. I actually quite like that transfer. He could have gone to Saudi Arabia and just gone for the cash, but I like that move to AC Milan. You kinda rate Sterling? Said no one ever. What are you talking about? Kinda rate Sterling. Thank you much, Aspect, for the 6-month resub as well, mate. I do appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a smooth spin chat to welcome Aspect into Vince Fan for the 6 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. What up, Daniel? How's it going, mate? Right, let's go to... Where are we? Spain. It is raining throughout practice, I believe, which is a little bit annoying. Let's see if it does dry up at any point. 85% in 15 minutes. 75 and a half an hour. I think it's going to stay raining throughout, isn't it? Yeah. It might be dry towards the end. Okay. So, annoyingly, probably have to do some wet practice here, which is not what I was wanting to do. Alright, let's start off with... race strategy, I guess. I mean, wet tires will be okay through here. They won't really cause any problems, so...
Take it easy to start with. The track's very wet.
Imagine you lose now, okay, grab to put an extra 0. Can you do that on a check to me, please? Alright, let's get some practice under our belt here. But yeah, I do like Liam Dunlop. I think he'd be a really, really good striker for a lot of Premier League clubs. What do you think about the FIA rules of swearing? Oh my god. Where do I even start with it? It's a calamity, isn't it? It's an absolute calamity. Like, how soft is this sport getting now? Where even a swear word can... Like, if you crash out your title rival 5 times, you'll get 10 penalty points and you won't get a race ban. If you swear 3 times, you'll get a month ban. Where's the logic here? You could intentionally try and hurt someone and not get a ban. But you say a curse word a little bit too often. No. 1 month out. No. Verstappen's getting a ban very quickly, isn't he? Very, very quickly. Yeah, they team with Gordon Ramsay who invents new swear words. Literally, bro. Me and Dana were actually watching the latest season of Kitchen Nightmares USA. I think it's like season 8 or something. And, dude, he comes up with the most wacky insults you'll ever hear. It's so weird. So weird. Game audio is a bit quiet, is it? Do you guys want the game a little bit louder, or is it a bit... Or is it perfect? What do you guys think? It sounds okay for me, but if you guys want it a little bit louder, I can. Well, Mavericks has got me. Mavo, sorry. Mac's going to get in for paternity leave. He really is, isn't he? Tactical swearing. Sounds good to me. I haven't tweaked anything, so it should be fine. You feel like it's a tad quiet? I've not changed the sounds or anything, so I don't know why. Maybe check your sound mixer, maybe. Okay, braking's going to be a little bit awkward in this weather, so just got to be a little bit careful. It is pretty heavy rain this as well, so just have to be very, very cautious on the throttle as well through here. Turn through would definitely be a slip and slides. Pretty, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. First time we caught stream in a while. To be fair, I've not streamed for a little bit because I've been recovering from a little operation I had, so I only got back to streaming on Monday this week. But I was out for about 2.5 weeks. Which isn't ideal, but not much I can do about it. I like your optimism, Lucas. I like your optimism. I've not driven an F1 car in this game for quite a while because of these F2 careers. So I might be a little bit rusty in the Creator Series and in the community race. We'll see.
Okay, in these kind of conditions, you're going to be driving.
Yeah, I'm still recovering at the moment a little bit. I think it'll probably be about another week or so until I'm fully 100%, but we're getting this a little bit surely.
With that in mind, make sure you give other cars plenty of room. There's no need to risk the car too
It was only a minor op, so nothing too crazy. It only gave me half of my heists. I think it depends on how much is in the pot cake, Ray. I think it depends how much people put into it. A bit like how the Twitch predictions are and stuff. Depends how much gets put into it. May I also the procedure was? So I had to get my wisdom teeth removed, and I also had some bone fragments removed as well from my jaw. So I was a little bit wheezy for the first few days. I still do feel it a little bit in my jaw and stuff, but hopefully, like I said, the next week or two should be back to 100%. What up, Tris? What up, buddy? First up was pretty good. Puts P1. I feel like the AI round here is not very good, which is weird to say because in F1, the AI here are really good. But in F2, it doesn't feel like the AI are too good here when I was doing a bit of practice earlier. But I guess I'll have a look at the end of the session and have a proper look. Yeah, he came through the academy, Squidgy. Apparently he's been in the club since he was like 8 years old. I don't know much about him. But I don't see him getting too many more appearances, to be honest. But it was a nice moment for him, I'm sure. Have we raced in Monaco? Yep, we raced in Monaco last night. It was actually some pretty good racing as well, to be fair. Got our strategy spot on. Oh. Finally good SRP pedals, nice. I'm waiting for the active pedals to come out from Moza. I don't know when they'll be, but they look amazing. They look really good. I actually got to try them as well when I went to DreamHack. And oh, they're really nice. I'm looking forward to when they come out. Really looking forward to it. Did we come first yesterday? So we finished P1 the sprint race in Imola. In the feature race, we finished P4. And then in Monaco, we got a double P3. So some very nice results yesterday. We lost out on points to Daruvala, but we did close into Pourchaire in second place. So I don't know what Daruvala's having for his pre-race meal or whatever, but I need it. The guy's been on fire in this season. I don't know why or how. What's the championship standing so far? So I think we are P3 right now. I think we overtook Victor Martin last night. We're quite close to Pourchaire. We can actually have a look at after practice here. We're quite close to Pourchaire, but we've got a big gap to Daruvala in P1. He's, like I say, flying away. I actually feel pretty comfortable in these conditions right now. It's not feeling too bad. Hope you get Will for your birthday. What are you hoping for? G923 or something? All good over here, Squidgy, I think. Oh. Maybe it is me. What's going on here? My live just disconnected. Oh, hello. Are we back? It said my live's disconnected, but it's trying to reconnect now. Hello? On TikTok, that is. TikTok, you guys okay? You guys good? I got a notification saying that we were disconnected, but I think it's okay. OBS stayed okay, but... all better now. Was there a little bit of a buffer or something? My OBS is fine. I think we should TikTok disconnected for a second. Oh man, nearly going wide. Some lag. I don't know what happened. It's okay now. Opinion of Formula E? Not a fan. Not a big fan of Formula E. Blue Hawaiian Monster is quite good. Might bring one over to England. Get it shipped over to me if you do. I need to try that. I do generally like Hawaiian flavors, so. I got a load of lag too, so I didn't see if you answered my question. Do you play with all assists off? Yes. Yeah, all my assists are off. We don't need no assists around these end. I tell you what, when I started F124 though, originally I actually had to use ABS on. Because I really struggled with the brake locking. I had to wait for a handling model update to get it better with it, so. I got it off now, obviously, but yeah, when I first started F124, I did struggle with that. What up, Forza? How's it going, mate? Have I seen the Lando Monster? I have. I feel like it's going to taste... Have you ever had the original Valentino Rossi one? You know, the lemon yellow one that they had a while back. I don't know if they still make anymore, but I feel like it would taste similar to that. That's my feeling. Do I stream during national holidays? Well, like bank holidays and stuff, or usually? Race win later, I can feel it. I hope so. I hope so. Do feel like we need to up the AI a little bit around here, though, because they do feel, yeah, no one's even close to us right now, I don't think. And we're like 4 seconds after the Delta 2, so... AI can definitely go up. Why is the emote so big? I think he used the gigantify bits thing. Where you can enlarge emotes. Is it easier with a wheel setup? I would say so, yeah. I mean, there are some people, not many, but there are some people who can do no assist on controller, but it's a lot harder. You can't be as precise on controller as compared to wheel, so... Correa's just gone P3. $50 bits? Yeah. Twitch will do anything for the money, won't they? The thing is, I don't even get, like, an alert for it, which is even worse. So I have no idea if actually anyone's paid for it. But either way, thank you for the 50 bits, Cryptic. Appreciate you, man. Oh, man, there's no grip up here. Jesus. Understeer Central, top of the hill. 39.3 is our best lap so far. Did just go purple in the middle there. I only have ABS on a controller for F124? Yeah. I think for controller, people do struggle generally with like TC off and ABS off. They are quite difficult because with those triggers, you only get the flexibility within your finger. Whereas obviously on pedals and stuff, you get your entire, you know, ankle rotation and stuff. So it's a lot easier and a lot better and easier to do on a set of pedals. 39.4, close. Very close. All right, decent program, that. We'll do one more program, and I think that'll do us for practice. And then we'll head into qualifying. Definitely think we can up the AI, though. I think we're quite high up on the time here, so. Do you want a prediction for one-shot quali? I would say no, because obviously it's impossible to predict the AI. I have no idea how the AI is going to be until we actually do it, so. F2 AI is wild. Sometimes they're really easy and sometimes they're really hard. Like, obviously, in Bahrain, we was at 102, and then the next race in Saudi Arabia was at 109, so it's bizarre how different they are at each track. You just got home from school? Buddy, it's 5:30. My favorite streamer? Appreciate it, Bertie. Thank you, man. I think predictions of the sprint race and feature race in itself at the moment is fine. When we get to F1, we'll go back to quali predictions, I'm sure. 013, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Alright, let's get back into the pits. I think we might stick on a new set of wets as well. I think we've got a second set we can use in practice, which is generous. Alright, here we go. Okay. Do I read TikTok chats? I do. Headphones? I'm using the SteelSeries Arctis 9s. I think they're 9s. Pretty sure they are. What's your opinion on the order of the next season? What do you mean, the order? Is it like where I think people will finish? To invite me to Vince's stream, buy more Vince's stream on Twitch. You're in the better place, don't worry. You're in the better place. How long is the F2 prologue? It's 14 weekends. We're halfway through it right now, so. I have a feeling Lando Norris might get the championship this year. I think McLaren probably gonna have the strongest car again. I think Ferrari will probably be up there again, similar to last season. I don't think Red Bull have the car this year. I think they're going to struggle this year, Red Bull. Similar to how it was for a good part of last season as well. So I don't think Max will get number 5 this year. I do see it going to someone else. But, yeah. Well, Josh. Daniel, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Is this the Premier League theme song? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You'll not believe who forgot meatballs had pork and ate like 10 of them last night. What did you think they were? I kind of want to know the logic here.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Evening, Halleck. Bit of a late one for you, isn't it? Meat. But you didn't think about the kind of meat. You got some sins to pay off here, Cake. 8:15 starts at 5:30 with a 10-minute break, and I'm only an apprentice. Jesus Christ, Howard. You must have been a needed man today. What track is this? This is Barcelona in Spain. How much did it cost for you to make this setup? A good bit. Quite a bit. Do you think Arsenal was signing Cunha for the end of the window? I would take anyone who's better than Havertz. And Cunha is definitely better than Havertz. The good thing about Cunha as well is he can actually, like, similar to how we signed Trossard, he can sort of play across that front line. Like, he can go out left if we need him to. He can go out right if needs must. He can go up top. I don't think he'll bring, like, the hold-up play that Havertz can. But I'm sure he also won't miss the chances that Havertz has had as well. So I would like, kind of like, I prefer an all-round striker, ideally, but I definitely wouldn't say no to Cunha. Definitely wouldn't say no. What team do I support? I'm a Arsenal fan. That's fair, Cake. That's fair. Do you think Hamilton will be able to fight for the championship with Max this year? I don't think even Max will be in the fight this year. He might get like a couple of wins, but I don't think Max will be in the championship fight next year. Oh, this year, sorry. Gotta get into the habit of saying this year. I keep saying next year. We're in the season now. Dead team. Saying that while having Man United in your name is not a good look. Not a good look. Where am I from? I'm from Essex in England. Personally, think Lando and Charles will be the two to beat this year. I agree. I 100% agree. I think it'll be Lando, Charles, then Max in third. Lewis wins it? No, I don't think so. I think Lewis will struggle a bit in the first year. I don't think it'll be an easy year for him. 2026, though? Who knows? With the new regs and stuff like that. That one's all up in the air. But I do think Lewis might struggle a bit in the first year. I'm sorry, Lewis fans. I'm sorry, Ferrari fans. I think Ferrari got all out in 26. That's what I think as well. I think Ferrari really could see 2026 as a massive opportunity for them. Which is why I don't think Lewis will have a great season in his first season. I think he'll do okay, but I don't think it'll be anything insane. I should really do a stream at some point where we try and, like, predict the championships. So we're going to get full purple here. A little bit wide of the apex there, but still got the purple. Look at that, lovely. Purple all the way through. And a new PB there as well, good stuff. Right, we'll do a couple more laps, and then I think that'll do us for the for practice. It's kind of annoying because we're only getting wet. We're only getting weather in the wet weather in practice. It's going to be dry throughout qualifying, sprint race, and feature race, so... Oh. What's the point of driving through those boxes? It's part of the program. It's basically like a guide around the track, almost. Sometimes it's accurate. Most of the time, not that accurate. Around here, it seems to be okay, but... Franco's a backup for Alpine. I give it 6 races. And then Alpine bring Franco in for the main seat over Duan. I mean, let's be honest. It's not exactly like Alpine are known for their ethics or anything, is it? What up, bot? I feel bad for Jack, me too. He got promised a seat. He's only had 1 race so far, but it looks like they already want to get rid of him. I hate the way Alpine operate. I really do. It's so backwards. Seems strange seeing Lewis in Ferrari red. See, I'm not gonna lie. When it first got announced and stuff, and people were making all the photoshopped edits and things of him wearing a Ferrari suit, it looked really weird. But now that I've actually seen him in the Ferrari red, it kind of goes hard. That was a much quicker lap. Do I should never have got that seat in the first place? I mean, the whole situation at Alpine is just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I don't understand it. The way they treated Ocon as well. I'm not really a big fan of Ocon, but the way they treated him was just insane. Lewis looks fine red, I can't lie. Yeah, it does go hard. Alpine only got a double podium in Brazil because of Colapinto's crash. It's all making sense now, isn't it? It's all making sense now. No wonder they want him. G. Broadbent and Annie have had their child. Oh, nice. Congrats to them. Great news. How'd you not know Jimmy Broadbent, Lucas? He's like the main guy in sim racing. Has he hit 1 million on YouTube yet? He must have, right? He must have hit 1 million on YouTube. Yeah, I'm starting to lose grip a bit now. Okay. Alright, we'll finish up this lap, and then I think that'll do us for practice, I think. Got Pourchaire in second, Vessi in third, Behrman and Walsh in that top 5, but I'm pretty sure we're quite far up on them right now. Turn 10 is a nightmare for me around here. Yeah, there are a couple of very tricky corners here. I do really like the flow of this track, though. This track is super smooth. I love the latest updates. It does. I mean, it's kind of sad that we don't get great racing around Spain, because I really do like the track. It flows really nicely. How did I get my dashboard working? On my Mozza, you have to run the game through the Mozza Pit House app. What's my everyday car that I drive? I have a BMW 3 Series. Spa's the best in my opinion. It's my favorite in real life, but in the game, I just love Spain. Love the flow of it. I really enjoy Saudi Arabia as well. A couple of tracks with really nice flows. Bro is a full-time VP farmer. Alright, let's head into the pits, and then I think that'll do us for practice. It might actually dry up towards the end of the session a bit, but... Duke Class Monza's my favorite track. See, I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Monza. It's a bit too simple and repetitive for my liking. One of my controversial F1 takes is I do think Monza is the most overrated track on the grid, so... Did he show us how he did the dashboards? Literally go into the Mozza Pit House app. Whatever game you want to play is on the right-hand side. We press configure, then play, and then it's done. It works. It's very simple. Do I prefer road racing track or normal racetrack? Normal racetracks. Always. Sure, thank you for the roses on TikTok, mate. Appreciate it. I can't find controller settings I like. I don't like too sensitive. I don't like no sensitivity. I mean, that's the problem when you try and use other people's setups, really, isn't it? Or settings, I guess. Is that they're suited to how they feel for them. So they might not always be suitable for you. You might always find it's, you know, too sensitive or not sensitive enough. So you got to find ones that, you know, you got to find that sweet spot, really, haven't you? Mods is boring. I agree. Honestly, I do. I agree. I just find the track really repetitive. Like, it's a straight chicane. Straight chicane. Couple of right-handers. Straight chicane. Repeat. Like, I don't know. It's just not for me. Bit too repetitive. I'd love the atmosphere of Monza, though. Don't be wrong. The atmosphere is amazing. But, yeah, the racing there is not great. Track is definitely getting dry now. A lot of the drivers going a bit faster. Track isn't the best, but the atmosphere is top tier. That's why I would go, is for the atmosphere. That's the only reason I'd go to Monza. Yeah, we've seen some hard tires being used now. I don't think we're doing any dry running, though. No point. It's a good track to learn, no TC and OBS. That's true. There's a lot of traction zones and heavy braking zones, so not a bad track at all for that. Yeah, I don't think it'll be long, Kate, to be fair. I don't think it'll be long.
Points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F2 action.
Which F1 track has the best racing in real life? Ooh. Brazil, you usually get bangers. But again, a lot of the time, a lot of the good races we've had have always been weather-induced. Vegas by the numbers, yeah. To be fair, the Vegas race we've had have always been pretty solid as well. But Brazil usually provides some good ones. Silverstone usually get good races there as well. They're the main ones. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of FP1 then. Ralph Pourchaire, of all people, actually does finish up on top. But, of course, they were using the hard tyres there. They did a bit of dry practice right towards the end. We stayed on the wet tyres and didn't bother doing any dry practice. But we were fastest on that wet tyre. I think we probably can up the AI here, I think. So, should be all right doing that. Tio Pourchaire a little bit lower down there as well. And only a few drivers didn't do any practice. Victor Martin, Cordio, and Miney didn't do any practice today. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. All right. That is practice over and done with. I did first Silverstone, though. Always look forward to British GP. Yeah, you usually do get some great races in Silverstone. Very good races. Australia a couple years ago was super fun. That was just a weird race. That was a very weird race. Experience up to 49 there as well, so still improving those stats. Bring back Istanbul Park. That was a good track as well, to be fair. Istanbul, Hockenheim, Sepang, Kyalami. Just a few tracks I'd love to have in F1 again. Right. That is practice over and done with, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's time to get ourselves ready for qualifying here in Barcelona. So it did seem like the AI was a little easy right now. We're on 104, so what should we do? 108, maybe? 105, you reckon? I mean, we were very, very far up on them in practice. 107, you reckon? Portimao? I wasn't a massive fan of Portimao. I mean, a fun track to drive, but the races there weren't great. 106, 107. 106 sweet spot. Let's go 100 and... I suppose if we always do very good in qualifying, we can always lower it down for the race, can't we? So... let's go 107. No, 106. 106. Russia? Russia was a decent track as well, actually. Got some good races there. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was a good track. I sucked at it, that's why. I sucked at it. We'll do 106. Hopefully that'll be okay. Again, if we do a bit too well in qualifying, we can always up it a bit more for the sprint race and the feature race, of course. Don't forget, obviously, if we do qualify a pole, we do get the top 10 flipped over for the sprint race anyway, so... all right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this qualifying time here in Spain. One-shot quali, of course. Let's hope we can try and get a good lap down here and qualify nicely. Let's get into the Spanish GP. Russia is one of my better tracks. I don't know. The problem I had with Russia is that, similar to Monza, I felt the corners were quite repetitive. Like, there was a lot of 90-degree angled corners all the time, and the only one that wasn't really a 90-degree angled corner was turn 2. Or turn 3, whatever it was, the long left-hander. But a lot of the other corners were all just 90-degree angles and things, and, yeah. Just made it a bit repetitive in that sense. Right, so we do get soft tyres available for qualifying then. We get softs and hards for the feature race, and then the hards for the sprint race as well, which kind of tells me a tyre wear round here might be quite high, but, yeah, we'll see. Shady, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. I did a scroll on TikTok and got your live on my FYP, and then you said the same thing twice. It's an inception out here. We can all agree on one thing, though. Miami is shit. Yeah, I'm not a Miami guy at all. Right, let's do this. Soft tyres on. Car set up. Let's see what we can do for qualifying. Let's lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Get one shot at this. Let's see what we can do. As always, they'll be a little bit faster in the straights, but hopefully we can make up for that in the corners. Okay. So why the AI so good all of a sudden? Literally, they were terrible in practice. No way. What a final sector, man. What a final sector. Okay, so it seems like they suck in the final sector, but are really good in the first sector. That's what I got from that. Okay, damn. That could have got hairy. Oh, I tell you what, it's really close, actually. Maybe the AI is perfect. But it seems like they're really good in the first sector, and then terrible in the final. Let's have a look at those sector times, because that might back it up. But P2, though, that's not bad at all, is it? That's not bad at all. So, Sector 1, Pourchaire did a 25-0. We did a 25-3. We was a 10th off in the middle sector as well. And then the final sector, we're 4.5 tenths quicker. So, I guess, yeah. It's literally just the sector times that the difference there. It's all in Sector 1 and then all in Sector 3 for ourselves. Weird. Very weird. I won't complain, though. I won't complain. We're P2 in quali, ladies and gentlemen. That is very solid. Daruvala is in P7. That could be very good for the championship, of course, as well. So we'll take that any day of the week. So that's how the top 10 finished then. Imola Monaco is on pole position. He will start P10, obviously, in the sprint race. We'll start P9 in the sprint race, but finishing P2 in qualifying is not bad at all. Dennis Hauger in P3, Ollie Behrman in P4, Clement Novalak as well. Good result for him. The Frenchman in P5, Frederick Vesti, Daruvala, Fittipaldi, Awasa and Duhan all in that top 10. And you can see the rest of the finishing order there as well. Victor Martin down in P19. That's horrible for him. He was having a good season so far as well. Speaking of the season, let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then. So, these are the results heading into the opening race of the weekend. Daruvala is on 143 points. 49 points up on Pourchaire, who gains a couple points, obviously, in the qualifying there, because he gets pole position. If you get pole position in F2, you do get 2 points for that. We're in P3 right now on 85 points. 58 down on Daruvala, and currently 11 down right now. Sorry, 9 down, sorry, on Imola Pourchaire in second place. So, hopefully, by the end of this weekend, maybe we can try and get ahead of Pourchaire. But it seems like he's going to be the one to go at today. He's going to be alongside us for every single race around here in Spain. Victor Martin is 2 points off from us as well in P4. Vesti on 74 in 5th. Awasa in 6th on 56. Duhan, Miney for short and Fittipaldi in that top 10, but a little bit further off from us as well. So, yeah, pretty tight right now from second downwards, isn't it? Daruvala's got a very good gap.
Send it into T1.
We'll probably do just that. We will see. Obviously, starts aren't our best feature, so we'll see. We will see. Manchester United admit they are at risk of breaching PSR. Rules do not cut their losses and have left the door open to ticket prices rising next season. I mean, that kind of makes sense to why they're considering the Garnacho sale, isn't it? They're trying to get as much they can out of him. So, we will see. How do you do the dashboard again? Oh, bro, I have to say this one more time. Moza Pithouse. On the right-hand side, you'll see all your games. Hover over the game you want to play. Press configure. Press play. Done. Yeah, easy as that. Yeah, Miami is not the one for me. It really isn't. They just published a loss too? Yeah. I mean, you can't really be surprised, can you, with the amount of money they spend on transfers and on the wages and stuff like that. I think Amorim's in a really shit situation, really, at United, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. Sprint race time here in Spain. 13 laps of racing action is what we got for the opening race. And we did qualify in P2, but obviously with that top 10 switching around, we'll start this in P9. So, gonna be a little bit difficult to get some big points out of the sprint race, but hopefully we can try and find something and get a good result in this sprint race. I think maybe... Should we leave the AI as it is, chat, or should we go 1 or 2 higher? What do you guys think? It seemed like 106 overall seemed to be okay, so should we leave it at 106? Should we go 1 higher? The cockpit starts from lap 3, by the way. The cockpit starts from lap 3. But it's been blocked anyway, so. You think 107? Oh, worst comes to worst, we show YouTube as a step-by-step process. Yeah, it'll be a 30-second video. It's very, very simple. Keep 106, please. Okay, we'll do 106 for sprint race. We do find it's a little bit easy. We can up it a little bit for the feature race. How does that sound? We find it a little bit too easy. We can up it for the feature race. All right, then. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Opening race of the night here in Spain. 13 laps of sprint race action. Let's get it underway.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint race then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to
What's the prediction? We will find out. Although, to be fair, against Pourchaire could be quite good, but we'll see.
It's back to the future for the F2 drivers today. We welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector. It will shorten lap times and reduce the length to 2.9 miles, 14 turns. This was the original setup of the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007.
The better layout, I'd say, as well.
Formula 2, it is the sprint race. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me. Now, Alex, there's no mandatory stop in the rules, but this is Formula 2. Anything could happen.
You go for a little more, a little earlier.
Chicane or no chicane? I prefer no chicane.
Harder compound of the
No
two
chicane is
tyres
clear.
available per weekend in Formula 2 to try to steal a march. And equally, if you have a bit of a bump, not so much of an issue. You're going to have another go tomorrow.
What up, Peter? All right, then.
Okay,
So,
here we go. I know what you can do.
confirmation
Don't
then. We
let me
do start P9 in this sprint race. So, it is saying hard tires at the end and probably is going to be the best strategy, that, isn't it, really? So, no weather forecast is really predicted. It's just going to be a dry race throughout, so don't have to have any worry about the rain. We had rain, obviously, throughout the entirety of practice, which wasn't ideal, but hopefully we can try and get a good run here for the for this race. So, yeah, 13 laps on hard tires. Can't really argue that too much, can we? So, let's have a look at the prediction. So, we're starting P9, obviously. Tio Pourchaire's in P10. Do we want to try and go for, like, maybe a top 5? Or do we want to go against another driver? What do you guys think? Maybe try and go and see if we can beat Daruvala, maybe? Because, obviously, he's one of the bigger championship rivals right now, and he's starting in P4. So, maybe trying to go against him could be quite good. Did you create Arthur, or is he automatically in the F2? He's in F2 already. He's already in F2. Yeah, every driver you see on this screen is playable on this career mode. Vesti, you reckon? Not LH. Vesti could be a good shout. Could be a good shout for sure. Do you want to do that then? Leclerc versus Vesti? See who comes out on top between us two. I don't think we'll win this race. I think we need a lot of luck to try and get our win here. But if we could try and maybe get that top 5, that'll be very decent points. If we could try and pip the River as well, that'd be even better. But, yeah. Yeah, you want to do that? You want to do against Vesti? Cool. Sounds good to me. Leclerc versus Vesti then. Let's do that. Right. So, like I say then, hard tires will be used for the entire race today. Obviously, once we get to the feature race, there'll be a mandatory pit stop in that. But, yeah, the sprint race, no changes needed, so. Jack coming with that 54-month resub as well. Thank you much, Jack, for the 54 months, dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a super spin chat to welcome Jack into the Vince fam for the 54 as well. Appreciate it, dude. Enjoy that new Founders badge as well. Love to see it. All right. 13 laps of racing action, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this underway here in Spain. It's beautiful. Robbie's looks great as well. Robbie's looks fantastic.
Okay,
What games do I use a round wheel?
You'll have a bit more
WRC, Euro Truck Sim. Any games that are a bit more suited to having a round wheel, really. To be fair, even iRacing, when I do like the MX-5s and stuff, I could just put that round wheel on. Yeah, it's a sprint race, Howick. Better to do it in the feature race where there's more up for grabs, in my opinion. Otherwise, we have to do it 4 times a stream. It's a bit much if you ask me. 2 is fine. Qualified P9? No, we qualified P2.
No threat of rain for the time being.
You got to remember, it's reverse grid in the sprint race for the top 10. Peter, thanks for following Twitch as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Need to try and get a little more tire temp in if we can, because the Those tyres are ice blocks right now. Oh, he did to ascend it. Hopefully we've got the straight line speed too. I think it's always a bit scary doing weaving on the formation lap because the tyres wear a lot if you do it, so it's a bit of a catch-22 really. It's not too bad in F1, but in F2 the tyres wear a lot more, so. You got 23.1 in quali and got pole. I didn't see what our times were, actually. Also paying attention to the actual lap times, but. Yeah, tyres still very chilly, but. Do wheel spins again? Yeah, that'll burn the tyres up fun. Alright, here we go. We've got Dennis Hogel directly in front of us. Imola Pourchaire, one of our title rivals, directly behind us here. So, this should be a good run down towards turn 1. We need to try and get off the line nicely. Oh, look at that parking. Superb parking. 0.1. Race to the grid lining up. And here we go. First race of the night here in Spain, ladies and gentlemen. 30 laps of racing. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go, and that launch is not too bad as well. Dennis Hogel is off the line terribly as we head down towards turn 1 for the first time. Pourchaire looking to the outside, but just blocking that middle lane right now as we head towards the opening corner. Hogel's got the inside line, just got to be careful about breaking it with 3 wide at turn 1, but we do squeeze through the middle, and that's a good early position gain as Clement Novalak just checks up a little bit through turn 3. We hold the outside line. Tyre's still a bit cold, obviously. Novalak with that extra little bit of grip. Holds that inside line down towards turn 4 we go. Can we try and hang around the outside of the Frenchman? A little bit of oversteer as we try and get the car settled. And we do lose out that P7 for the time being. But we got the inside at turn 5 this time. Keep it nice and tight to the apex. Still struggling for grip to try and pull out down towards turn 6. And Novalak, I think, will have that one annoyingly. Tyre's just a little bit too cold to try those kinds of moves right now. But we did get position off the line, which is not too bad at all in our hunt for the top 5. So, DRS will become active at lap 3, of course. But a pretty fiery start to this race. We needed that launch. We got that launch. Now let's see if we can try and configure our way through the pack in front. Daruvala's down to P6, by the way. He's had a horror start. He was in P4 at the start of this race, so not a good start for the MP Motorsports driver. Can we try and launch out this final corner? That's a really good launch, actually. Look at that launch out the final corner. We had some spectacular grip out of that final corner, and here we go on Clement Novalak. We've not got the slipstream here, and he just has that slipstream advantage. We'll try and see if we can dive up the inside here as he just moves a little bit under braking. Hey, yo, chat, report that to the FIA. What was that? Clement Novalak moving under braking. That's a 3-race ban, in my opinion. Shocking. A bit of oversteer to try and get into turn 3. Or turn 4, sorry.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trading.
AI bad for that on this one? Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Shocking driving from Novalak. Spartan and Verosha, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good one. Novalak just got a bit of a better run in the middle sector. That P7 should be us. But some sketchy defending there from Novalak. Get this guy reported to the stewards ASAP. I feel like I'm George Russell right now. Trying to get everyone reported. Oh, God. Lots of slips and slides through the final sector. George Russell core. Bit of understeer on the edge of that time. Didn't quite get the exit. DRS will be available now. We'll get it halfway through the lap. Ayuma was our fastest so far as we try and hold that slipstream on Novalak. What up, Max? Nice, and that breaks down towards turn 1. Park that inside line. Let the car be free through turn 3. Just got to be a little bit careful of any tyre wear that just might cause the slip and slide a little bit. It's okay at the moment, but it will definitely get worse as we go on. We try and look for a little swish back out for turn 4. We've got purple in the first sector, but I think that might be the story for a lot of drivers, to be fair. Now, we're not going to do any stupid dives. Got to look after our car as well. If we're getting damaged, that would ruin our race. We've been pretty clean so far this career. The only scrappy race we really have is in Bahrain. But since then, been pretty solid. DRS on Novalak down towards the end of the straight. That's our first bit of DRS. You can see how much closer we get through the corners. Novalak 1 place grid penalty. That's fine by me. As long as it applies after the race. Alright, let's see if we try and get a nice run again for this final corner. That's not bad at all, is it? DRS wide open again as Novalak will look to defend. Holds the outside line, but again, that straight line speed just a little better than ours right now. He is going to hug the inside this time. Maybe we can try and shoot it around the outside down towards turn 1. We wrap around the outside of Clement. Novalak leaving plenty of room. And that time should be the move, and it is the move that gets into P7. There's our second positional gain of the race. And the man leading the championship is right in front of us. And we'll try and close up that gap. Whoa, we can. The entire group's still pretty much together, though, aren't they? No one's breaking up that DRS right now. Did Huckweim have a life-ending crash? Damn. That's one way of saying it. Fucking hell. No, he did not. Bro, just on a mini retirement. Alright, let's try and keep it close to Daruvala here. Rear tires definitely feel like they're sliding a bit more. The tire doesn't look too bad, but maybe it's temperature related. Oh, temps are fine. Maybe just the general handling then. Oh, that wasn't a great final corner that time. Huckweim took paternity leave. Yes, he did. He did. Why did Daruvala quality so low? Not sure. A rare bad quality session for Jehan. There is a little bit of scrap going up top here as well. Awasa has just lost the lead to, I think it's Jack Doohan. Or maybe Victor Martin, I'm not too sure. It's an Alpine car, so... I think it's Jack. Pretty sure Jack's in the leads. Drogovic win. Drogovic isn't in his career, unfortunately. Oh, Ollie Behrman's on a lock up there at turn number 5, and that allows Daruvala up the inside. Is he going to try and keep it pinned? No, he backs out. But Ollie Behrman might lose DRS because of that mistake. That gap's opened up. And we're all over the back of these two now. No DRS for Behrman. I think he's under pressure here. Behrman covers the inside. Daruvala tries to go on the outside. Let's see if we could try and engineer a move here. As we try and switch back out the hairpin. Oh my lord, what a move! 2 in 1. Count your lucky stars. That one opened up beautifully for us. We engineered that one to perfection. Look at that. What a switchback. 2 cars down in 1, and we open up that gap a bit more as well. Behrman's in a bit of trouble. What a move. God damn. Put that one in the record books. Oh, and someone's off the track up in front of us as well. That's Awasa. Our teammate Imola Monaco has dropped off the podium. Big lock up at turn 1. We've opened up that gap to the 2 behind us as well. They've been fighting at turn 1. So Ollie Behrman's dropped a couple positions. All from that mistake at turn 5. Gorgeous stuff. Very nice. Alright, here we go. Try and get our foot down. We're still within DRS range of Awasa. Oh, that's a little bit too late on the steering there. That might drop us out DRS for the next straight. Let's see. Hopefully not. Where's Vesti? Frederick Vesti is P2 right now, I think. He's having a good sprint race as well. He's putting on a show, isn't he? He started P5. He's up to P2. I think we're outside DRS. These guys in front, aren't we? Jahan's caught us up as well, so he'll have DRS us down towards turn 1. Ollie Berman's struggling a lot, isn't he?
Quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but
He qualified nicely, but he's struggling a lot at the moment.
focus till the end of the race.
He knows I dropped my whole balance on Leclerc. I think you might have fueled him. You've fueled his motivation. I think he's in the lead. I think he just took P1. I'm pretty sure Frederick Vesti is in the lead of this race. So he's having a fine time, isn't it? Will he hold on to the lead as well? But over halfway through this sprint race. What a sprint race it's been as well, by the way. Been a great race. Trying to get the power down. In the middle sector we go. Which team do I support in Formula 1? I'm a Red Bull and Aston Martin fan. DRS on Awasa. You went all in on Leclerc. Sounds like we got some words here then, huh? I wonder if there'll be another fight at turn 1. We'll see. Next lap is lap number 8 of 13. So we've still got some time to try and make a few moves. Obviously, like I say, winning this race might be tricky, but why Aston Martin and Red Bull? So I've been an Aston Martin fan my entire life. I used to watch a lot of other types of motorsports and stuff. And I've always loved Aston Martin. So them being an F1, natural for me to be a Aston Martin fan. And I'm also a Max Verstappen fan. So naturally, because of that, started supporting Red Bull because of it. Let's go for the podium. I'll do my best. Why not using medium? You can't. There's only hards or softs available for this sprint race. These guys are starting to slow each other up a little bit. Jack 2-1 is back into the lead of this race now. Frederick Vesti drops to P2. Can you beat this Vesti, lad? I'm trying. I'm trying. I promise. Here to win back by 150,000 channel points. We'll have the feature race up next. Might be a chance then. We'll see. A little bit too far back in this DRS zone. We'll be on to lap 9 in a moment. Time's ticking. The lap count's rising. Need to try and get an exit out the final corner, really. We close up nicely to Awasa this time. And that's a really nice final corner. Here we go. We're almost pushing him through that final corner, in fact. We're pretty close this time. Let's use that slipstream. Daruvala's not too far behind us as well. Here we go. Awasa got a little bit more straight line speed. Let's see if we can try and go late on the brakes. Out of turn 1. Vesti's got into the lead of this race once again. Jack 2-1 round the outside of turn 2. On Fittipaldi. These two are battling away. That might help Vesti immensely as we try and stay on the inside. Oh, my God. Oh, Fittipaldi, I don't think he checked his mirrors, and we just nudge our way past.
They are faster than you. Let them through, please, mate. Okay, your teammates drop back.
And Awasa's up into P4 as well now. Fittipaldi dropping a few places now. I think he was running in P3. Down to P5 now. Lots happening here. But that just allows Vesti to get a little further away. It's been a great sprint race for ourselves, isn't it? Started P9 up to P3. 4 to go. 4 to go. DRS wide open, but we're quite far back. Might need a big final sector hit. What wheel have I got? I've got the Mazda FSR with the R9. Just giving the DRS there. Just about. Awasa's still with inside DRS of us as well, so
Keep managing your tyres.
see what happens. Lap 10 of 13. We're getting down towards the final ones. 2-1's going for the move on Vesti. And that will help us out immensely. Look at that. We just get so much closer with that battle. Oh, God. Nearly understeered into Vesti. That would have been terrible. Tyres.
Okay,
Not too bad,
first place.
but not great either. 20 on that front left, 24 on that rear left. Right side's perfect. No problem with the right side, but... Yeah, I can definitely feel it at turn 3. Trying to get the car pulled into that right-hander. A little bit of tank slapper as we exit turn 5 as well. Oh, God. Okay, a bit more sliding now. Is this the road to drive for Ferrari with his brother Charles? Who knows? Who knows? The chat decides what we do with this career. Every decision that's made, you guys are the ones who make it, so... If you want him to race for Ferrari, he'll race for Ferrari. Or maybe he'll do a complete U-turn and go and drive for, like, Red Bull or something. And be like a direct rival to his brother. That'd be pretty crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. Here we go down towards turn 1. Bessie's going through on Jack again. Can we try and pile the pressure on? Jack just covers that off there. And the Alpine affiliated driver just stays ahead of us for now. Aston Martin for yourself. Who knows? Who knows? Does this guy have a job? What's one of those? Never heard of it before. Out turn 4 we go. Bestie still keeping the leads. Chow will pick Ferrari and take Charles' seat, you watch. Imagine, though. Imagine they swap the Leclerc brothers round. That should be a crazy story. They thought Charles Leclerc would be the golden boy. Turns out it was his brother. They picked the wrong one. Oh, God. Still from the tyres, sliding a lot. We've just got to try and pump them for a couple more laps, and whilst it's quite close to us here, through the final couple corners. Here we go, on to the penultimate lap of the sprint race, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 12 of 13. Jack's going to go for it again on Frederick Vesti. He goes to the outside. Can we try and pile the pressure on? As we look to the outside as well. That was an opportunity maybe on Frederick Vesti, but he just holds that line. It's going to come out to the final lap, isn't it? So we're going to come down to the final lap. Have I ever had a Galaxy gifted to me? Once or twice, yeah. Very, very rare, though. Understandably. Understandably. Come on. It's going to be a run to the checker flag, isn't it? And a bit of poor exit onto their second straight. Nicely done through there, though. Just close up that gap a little bit more. So much quicker through the corners than these guys. Here we go. Round the final few corners we go. And on to the final lap here in Spain. Can we try and get the run on Frederick Vesti? It's not bad for the final corner. It's actually not bad at all. As we head down towards turn 1 for the final time. Oh, Vesti's just got a straight line speed. Jack Dillon covers the inside. We're taking slipstream. Where do we position ourselves here as we try and find a way to get past Frederick Vesti? He keeps the lead of this race. And we are through on Jack Dillon. That puts up to P2. We'll get probably one more shot at this at the end of the next DRS straight. Maybe we can take our second sprint race win. Some race this has been, though. It was the perfect prediction, to be fair. As subs invested was a very good prediction. I was going to do it against Daruvala, so... Yeah, it was a good choice not to do him. I think we're a little bit too far back, aren't we? Can we try and get the run? Oh, he's got a nice exit. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's it. Unless something miraculous can happen in these last few corners, I think Frederick Vesti will just hold on for this. Trying to get some power out here, but the tyre's just slipping away. 2 more corners to try and pull something out of the bag. Can we get a little bit closer to Frederick Vesti? How's the final corner? It's not too bad as we run down towards the line. DRS wide open. No way. Oh my God. Frederick Vesti just pips us to the line. Oh my God. We got a fantastic exit out that turn at the final corner. But Frederick Vesti pips us by how much? Oh man.
It's victory for Frederick Vesti.
We got such a good run at that final corner. But Vesti just gets his front wing over the line first. Ah. What a race, I tell you what. Starting P9, finishing P2. That's solid. Absolutely solid.
Once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way
Beautiful
out
drag race, not gonna lie. That was clean. Very, very clean. We got such a good exit at that final corner. That DRS came right, like literally that far too late. Yeah, that DRS was literally like half a meter to the corner. We might have got him. We finished P2, aim God. Finished P2. Has anyone tried the Danny Rick challenge career? I have seen it, but not tried it. Just needed ERS and that was a win? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. There we go then. Frederick Vesti does take home the win. Let's see what the gap was over the line. Really?
When Formula 2 returns.
I mean, don't be wrong, that's very close, but I thought it was a bit closer than that. I thought it was a little bit closer. But to be fair, we still got the first lap as well. We only finished 1 point underneath Frederick Vesti. That was a very, very good race for ourselves. And, yeah, great haul of points there to take into the feature race. Frederick Vesti then finishes up on top. Jack Doohan in P3. Awasa in P4. Good points for the team then. Fittipaldi in 5th. Helger in 6th. Novalak and Pourchaire in the top 8. What happened to Daruvala? DNF'd? When did that happen? I don't remember seeing that. I do not remember seeing that. We'll have to go and find out what happened, but I did not see him DNF. Unless I was in a battle at the time and missed it, but I didn't see any yellow flags or anything either, so I don't know. Strange one, that one. We'll have a look and see how he DNF'd at the moment. But yeah, very good points there to get us going then. So 9 points so far this weekend. We outscored Pourchaire as well by a good amount, so that's very, very good. So yeah. Early one in the 25s? Yeah, definitely. Then we probably can go a click or two up on the AI, can't we? Definitely feels about right. We can do that. Right. We have a couple of things to look at. I want to look at that switchback we did where we got like 2 positions in one. I think it was this lap. Ollie Berman went a little bit deeper turn 5, didn't he? And then just opened up the opportunity for us later on in the lap. So that was where he locked up. He went straight on. That allowed Daruvala to have a chance. No, it's good to take my one, mate. Man United and Aim God, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. We're keeping it close through the top of the hill. Just to back off a little bit, not to go into the back of Jehan. And look at this. Clean. So damn clean. What is it like from the broadcast point of view? Ollie Berman had a couple of slip and slides there. I think he was struggling a lot with the tires or something. But that was a gorgeous move. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see when Daruvala retired as well, because I have no idea when he retired. I don't remember seeing anything about it. Was it on the final lap? No way. No way it was in the final lap. What? He crossed the line and went from P6 to P22. No, wait, before he crosses the line, actually. He's not even made it to the line and goes from P6 to P22. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Because, you know, he's in the championship right now, so no complaints from me. It's a glitch, happened to me. We're going to play it off like he got disqualified. He had too little fuel in the car. They got that Sebastian Vettel penalty. No, it was no penalty. It said DNF on the thing, but we'll play it off as if he got banned for incorrect fuel usage or something like that. Let's also have a look at the photo finish then, shall we? Over the line. Let's see how close this was. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wrong button. Oh, this helicopter cam could be perfect, actually. Let's try and get it right as we cross the line. About there. Let's get to photo mode. Which one's photo? Tab. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Pretty close, that, isn't it? Pretty damn close. Literally about the length of 2 end plates between us. It felt a lot closer, I'm not going to lie. It did feel a lot closer when we got to the line, but yeah. Frederick Vesti wins by that much. The entire length of 2 front wing end plates. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. We play opposite as if you had illegal fuel in the car. Exactly. Which makes sense to why it's been doing so well this season, right? But yeah, that's all it was over the line between first and second place. That's tough. That's tough. But we'll take that, though. That's a very good point to head into the feature race with. Very, very happy with that. Can I get your opinion on the Audi joining F1 in 26? What's your expectations? Not very high, I'll be honest. Not very high. I feel like they're going to have a good driver lineup. You know, they've got a good driver lineup for this season with, you know, Hulkenberg and Bortoletto, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in how good the car will be, to be honest. I don't have a lot of faith. Rob, Noah, how's it going, mate? I've got a 3070 Ti as well. I really like it. I've had no problems with mine. I've really enjoyed the 3070 Ti. I've got it in my other PC as well, so I'm a 3070 Ti fanboy. Little bitch did not come. No, not this time around, but hopefully in the feature race we can try and get a win instead. I think we'll probably be okay on 107 AI. I'm not gonna lie. I think the AI were maybe a little bit too slow on that one. So 107 should be about perfect, I reckon, for this feature race. So we do start this one, ladies and gentlemen, in P2. Don't forget, we qualified P2 in the sprint race. The top 10 gets inverted, so we started P9 in there. But I tell you what, going from P9 to P2, it's a pretty good sign, isn't it? Pretty good sign. We've got some great pace this weekend. We've been on some great form the last few races, and hopefully today will be the day we can try and get some big points in the feature race. And maybe take our first feature race victory. We've got 1 win so far in this career, and that was in the sprint race in, when was it? It was in Imola, wasn't it? So, got a couple of podiums as well. Getting podiums in Monaco, but we can try and add to that a little bit more for this feature race. P2, yep, that's where we start for this one. We'll want to try and finish on that top step if we can. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, while the race loads up, I'm going to go and take a quick refreshment break. If you guys should grab a drink or a snack, now it's a chance to do so, and then we'll return in a few moments' time, ready for 19 laps of the feature race here in Barcelona.
Welcome to the Circuit of Barcelona, Catalunya here in Spain for what is expected to be a very closely contested race. It's back to the future for the F2 drivers today. We welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector. It will shorten lap times and reduce the length to 2.9 miles, 14 turns. This was the original setup of the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Imola Pourchaire has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, with Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hauger, Behrman, Clement Novelak, Vesti, Daruvala, Fittipaldi, Awasa, Jack Doohan, Benavides, for sure, Isaac Hadjar, Kushmini, Cordial, Correa, Crawford, Zayn Maloney, Martins, Stanek, Boschon, and Roy Nissani completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
All right. Here we go again. They mentioned that interchangeable conditions once again, didn't they? Even though it's not interchangeable. It's just dry. It is cloudy, to be fair, but I don't think we'll get any rain. What else left? How's it going, mate? All right. Let's see then. So, strategy is suggesting a hard-soft, as we'd expect, but do we want to do the soft-hard? Do we want to go hard-soft? I assume everyone's probably starting on the hards, right? Oh, maybe not, actually. Everyone's starting on the soft tyre. Feel like maybe we want to join them on the soft tyre early on. Because they are going to wear a bit quicker, aren't they? Maybe... Wait, why is it so much slower? Why is it so much slower? Doing the soft hard over the hard soft. Let me, let's try... Does this do anything? That's a bit late. That's more like it. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason on that other strategy, it's saying it'll be a lot slower. But there we go. So on the alternate strategy there, that says it's actually a little bit quicker than the hard soft. Oh, what tire do we use, chat? What tire do we start with? What do we start with? Fittipaldi P3. Yeah, he had a good quality session. But Imola Pourchaire starts in front of us. He's the main guy right now we want to fight against. I think Daruvala is a little bit low down as well. So a good chance for us to actually gain some points on him as well. We could be the top scorers this weekend. Hard soft, got hard go longer in the race. Hard soft. Soft hard box for undercut if we lose DRS. I mean, we might even be leading. Who knows? It really depends how the start of the race goes. Tough one, isn't it? It is tough. The time is very tight as well. It is very tight. I wish we could use super softs. I think I want to join them on starting on the softs. Because I think that track position early on here could be quite important. And we'll lose quite a bit of track position if we start on that hard tyre, obviously. I think we'll drop a good few places. I don't think the soft tyre will last too long. I think after 4 or 5 laps, it'll kind of be over with. But, I don't know. We need to make sure that if we do start on the hard tyre, we need to make sure we get the soft tyre overtakes done. It's a really tough call, this one, actually. Are there super softs in F2? There are for some tracks, yeah. You get set tyres every single weekend. Sometimes you get super softs. Sometimes you get softs. Sometimes you get mediums, hards, whatever. Tough call. Very tough call. 7 softs and 12 hards, you reckon? That could work as well, to be fair. That could work as well. Use the softs you'll use place in the beginning. Yeah. Track position's important here. It is. It is. Okay. I think we'll do soft hard then. I think we'll do a soft hard. Like you guys say, I think that track position's going to be really important early on here. And if we can try and get a good launch, maybe we can try and take the lead early on as well. I guess the prediction's fairly simple then, right? I think we've got to try and go for that W, haven't we? I think we've got to go for that W. There's basically super softs in F1. Yeah, essentially, but they just use the C1 to C5 numbers instead of using the color-coded for all the individual ones. 1,000 coming soon, Jack, I believe. We can always undercut the soft going into the hards. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And by the looks of it, the AI is going to pit on around lap 8. So if we do get that one lap earlier, we might even get an undercut on Pourchaire. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, let's do that. Will we get a W here in Spain? We got a P2 the sprint race. All that's left now is to get that P1 in the feature race. It's been a good weekend so far, but let's try and go that little bit further on. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the feature race here in Spain. We are going to start on the soft tyres. We're going to go on those soft tyres for 7 laps as well. 19 in total here, of course. And then we'll go on the hards for 12 laps after that as well. So it should set us up for an undercut, I think. I think most drivers are going to pit around lap 8, lap 9. So I think going that tiny bit earlier there will give us that undercut and maybe give us that advantage later in the race as well. But we'll see. It might be the right strategy. It might be the wrong strategy. We'll find out in 19 laps time, I guess. But P2 is where we start for this one. Imola Pourchaire, the man in second in the championship, is starting right in front of us. It could be a very, very interesting run down towards turn 1. The championship leader, Daruvala, is down in P7 or P8 right now, I think. P7, yeah. So we've got a really good chance of outscoring everyone today. And hopefully we can do that here in this feature race. But a great start to the weekend so far, getting P2 in quali and P2 in the sprint race. Now, all we need to do is get that top step of the podium. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be, can we win the Spanish GP feature race? Make sure to get predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 19 laps of racing action here in Barcelona.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through the wall if we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will we win the feature race here in Spain? We start P2. It could be our best chance yet of winning a feature race in this career. Get your predictions up in the Twitch right now.
No rain expected for the time being.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Spanish Grand Prix, the feature race here in
Okay, incredible.
Spain. Hopefully, we can try and get a good launch here. The tyres are cold, but I don't really want to warm them up too much because otherwise they'll wear so much a lot. So we'll see. We will see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Spain. A little bit of a long hold there, but Pourchaire is not off the line too well. Look at Dennis Helga. What a launch from the Red Bull product as he heads up towards turn 1. Will lead the race as well. Clement Novalak going up the inside as well. That's been a horror start for ourselves. Can we try and hold the outside here at turn 1 of Clement Novalak, which is going to get past us at turn 2 and 3. We've got the outside line at turn 3. Might have to lift off here, but Novalak trying to hold that inside line. And we'll get that position as well for the time being. We've dropped 2 positions early on here. There's been a horror start for ourselves as well as Pourchaire as well, who's down to P2. But what a launch to Dennis Helga. What a launch. Not a great start at all for ourselves, though. We had such a good... Hello. We had such a good launch. The other one, Liam, come in with a 5 gifted. Liam, thank you much for the 5 gifted subs, my dude. I appreciate that, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, get a slow spin chat to welcome all 5 into the Vince fam. On behalf of Liam, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, my man. Very kind, dude. Very, very kind of you, my man. If you did just get gifted sub from Liam, make sure to drop a massive thank you to him as well for the gifted subs. What a legend. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, this has been a pretty terrible start so far. Tyre's still a bit cold as well, so need to try and get a move on ASAP. This has been a really, really poor opening lap, though. Daruvala's up 1 place as well. He's in P6, so that's not ideal. We did get a good final sector there, but no DRS till lap 3. Nice turn 2. Track a bit tired, turn 3. Tire's definitely a bit more temperature now. How's the wear as well? 11% that rear left. Oof. Tire wear's already starting to come up a little bit. Gonna have to pray on that undercut, aren't we? The undercut is gonna be our beneficiary right now. What's the strat for the race? We're gonna box on lap 7 for hard tires to the end. So 7 laps on these soft tires, 12 on the hards. Tiny bit deep there, but we keep under control. Had a good first sector. DRS will be available from next lap onwards. The entire group sticking together for now, though. But Dennis Hauger still leads this race. He had an unbelievable launch, didn't he? Started P3. He just slipped through the inside of both ourselves and Pourchaire. Pourchaire only dropped the 1 place so far. We dropped 2. We have an overlap go up the inside as well at turn 1 and 2. Try and get that final corner pinned down. That's not a bad exit at all. And this could be the chance to get back into P3. Fast lap of the race there as well as we head down towards turn 1. Novak's just got that slipstream on Pourchaire. Can we maybe try and outbrake him at the opening corner? We just moved up to right a little bit there as we hit the apex turn 1, round the outside of turn 2, and we do exactly what he did to us. We return the favour and back into P3 we go. We're onto the podium once again. We just got to make sure we stay within DRS range of these 2 in front. Pourchaire is getting held up a little bit by Hauger by the seams of it, so back into the podium places. Up, GTR. How do you think Hamilton would do it for Ferrari this season? I don't think it'll be a easy first season for him. I do think he'll struggle a little bit. But I think maybe in 2026, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Thank you, Liam, for those 5 you did again, man. I really do appreciate that, dude. Very, very kind of you, man. Team wants the leaderboard. It's true, to be fair. It's really in the top 5, though. Just keeping in DRS range of these 2 in front at the moment. Come on. Yellow flag's out on track. Is that Behrman? Oh, it is. Ollie Behrman's out of the race. Pourchaire can't ever take him as well because of the yellow flags. We can't do it either. Oh, that's annoying. Pourchaire had a chance to get past Hauger but couldn't do it because of the yellow flags. So he had to sit back and wait. But Ollie Behrman out of the race early on here. We'll take no further part of this Grand Prix. Safety car doesn't look like it. I really do wish we got more safety cars in Korea, man. I barely get them. Barely get them. I don't know if there's a mod maybe that maybe could introduce them a bit more often, but yeah. On base game, I never get safety cars. It's facts, Root. It's facts. Oh, boy. That's a bit wide there. I don't do that too often. I lost a good bit of time to Pourchaire. And that gap between Noblak and Vesti has opened up now because of Behrman, so those guys behind won't get DRS on the Frenchman. Right, here we go. On to lap 5.
Caution, caution.
Yellow flags are still out. Oh, they're gone now. As I said that, they disappear. Here we go down towards turn 1 then. Dennis Alga going to have to go defensive against Pourchaire.
Next time.
He goes on the inside. Alga lets him go. Are we going to try and go for this as well? We're a little bit too far back, I think, at turn 1. Theo Pourchaire takes the lead of the race. Who has the most channel points? Yeah, probably is Dewey. That man barely spends, so he's stacked on them. Oh, God. A little bit wide at turn 4. Yeah, 2 seconds between Novalak and Vesti now, so I think we can try and open up that gap a bit to the bottom 5, the bottom, between us and 5th and below. Technically it's Vince. Yeah, I have infinite amount of channel points, but I can't spend them. There's nothing to spend.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Come on. Can I give you some? I don't think I can. I don't think you can give people channel points. I can give people the VPs and stuff, but I can't do channel points, unfortunately. Here we go. Nice exit at the final quarter that time. That's a really nice exit. Dennis Hauger might be in a bit of pressure here. Up the inside we go. He'll have the slipstream Pourchaire. It could be in a 3-wide situation here. Let's see. Pourchaire all the way covers the inside. We'll try and make it 3-wide. Oh, contact between ourselves and Pourchaire, who just moved over to the left a little bit. We'll try and go around the outside at turn 1, though. A little bit of wheel split to try and get the car settled. Pourchaire drops from P1 to P3. Bit of a sketchy move from the Frenchman, though. It just jinked over to the left a little bit. We do get into second place, though, and Dennis Hauger moves into the lead once again. That could have easily given us a bit of front wing damage. That was a bit of a rough move from Pourchaire. We have still got that fast lap, of course. We have dropped off a little bit from Hauger as well, so just got to make sure we cling on to that DRS. Definitely for the tyres rubbing in now. Check damage. Looks okay, but the tyres are really wearing down. Struggling a lot for grip. 43% down front left. 38 on the rear left as well. Oh my God. My tyres are heading out. We might have to box end of lap 7, chat. Think we need to box end of this lap. We're just within DRS range again, thankfully. We did slip outside that 1 second for a split moment. Yeah, I think it's time to box, isn't it? Here we go on Dennis Hauger. We're getting a lot of speed on him here as we try and look around the outside. He's a little bit too far in front, though.
Okay, Arthur, Hauger's ahead of you.
What up, Flobby?
Hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible.
Overtake Hauger for lap 10. Oh, buddy. I think we're boxing this lap, so I don't know if that objective will really work out. What do you think, chat? Box this lap? Look at the state of that front left. 49%. That's horrendous. The left side is absolutely brutalized right now. Did we got a box, haven't we? Okay. Box this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Don't think we'll overtake Hauger before we box, unfortunately, but BP2 is still not bad. Project Vesti's starting to close up a little bit to the group.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Follow the leader. I think Hauger might box lap 8, lap 9 maybe. And I don't know if our tyres are going to like that too much, so I would rather box now. Get on those hard tyres, maybe try and get that undercut. Here we go, let's do it.
Okay,
It's the pits we go. Here we go.
Stop.
It is for me, yeah. This is the feature race. We will drop to plump last here. Long pit stops in F2, 4.1.
Let's go, come on.
The releases are so slow, man. It's crazy.
Looks like like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Undercut is underway.
Look after these tyres now.
And away we go for the rest of this race then. Lap 8 of 19. We're on these hard tyres to the end. Let's get these tyres up to temperature quickly. And hopefully start making some ground to the guys in front. Oh boy. They're very cold. Sucks that you're in the hospital, Dutchman. Hope you're okay, mate. Ollie DNFs? Yeah. He had a mechanical failure on lap 4. Come on, Chaz, warm up. Warm up. Chloe coming in with that 35-month resub as well. You'll be proud of me, Chloe, doing an Arthur Leclerc career. You'll be very proud of me. I think you know the goal of this career at this point. Thank you, Chloe, for the 35 months as well. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a salute spin chat. So I'm Chloe into Vincent for the 35. Here come the pit stops.
And that's a Yumu in the pits. A Yumu is in the pits now.
Oh, the pit stops are underway, but our tyres are still really cold. It's going to be tricky, this. Here we go. Where's Hauger? There he is on the right-hand side. Oh, we're not past Dennis Hauger. We are not past Dennis Hauger, but our tyres will be warmer than his. So maybe, if we can just set this up, we might get opportunity. You can see he's struggling a little bit through turn 3. Can we have a look at the inside here, maybe? Dennis Hauger just holds on for it. Unless we've got the grip out of turn 4. Don't think we're going to. Yep, Dennis Hauger holds the lead. I tell you what, though. Look at that gap to Theo Pourchaire. Oh, my God! Holy shit, Dennis Hauger. What a save. I thought it was a goner. I thought he lost it. Oh, my Lord. That could have been terrible for the Norwegian. Absolutely terrible, but he held on to it. Rest of the pit stops are happening now as well, I think. Heart in mouth moment, literally. I thought I was going to collect into him. That could have been terrible. Here we go then. Rest of the pit stops underway. We'll get the DRS and Hauger here. We probably should still take the lead here, to be fair. We'll get DRS down towards turn 1. He won't be able to do much about this as we launch an attack up the inside. Where is everyone else? Clement Novalak comes up behind us into the lead of the Spanish feature race. We go, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time today.
Okay, Arthur.
And we've got a pretty good little gap as well to the rest of the grid. So it's between ourselves and Dennis Hauger for this win at the moment. But those guys behind are going to be on slightly fresher, harder tyres. So we'll see. Especially Novalak. If there was a battle royale, yeah, something like that. God damn. That spin could have been awful for both of us. What up, dead course to go, mate? Where do you get F2 cells for this game? I just take them from time trial. They're not amazing in the race, but they're better than nothing. Without the brackets, amusement. Just a number. Nearly a pile up, it nearly was. Here we go out the final corner then. We've got a little bit of a gap to Hauger. I think he might get past 6. He'll have that straight line speed. Yeah, look at this. Hauger's flying here. And he'll take back the lead of this race on lap 11.
Come on, you can win that place back.
So tired man, long day. College day is always the longest of days. Not going to be easy to shake him off. No, I don't think we will shake him off, really. I don't think we'll shake him off. I think we'll just have to be trying to play it tactically to make sure we can win this race. He will be on the slightly fresher tyre as well because he did box a lap later, so... I think it was actually maybe 2 laps later, wasn't it? No, it was 1 lap. Novalak was 2 laps later. Hauger was 1 lap later, so... If we get battered by Brum... You never know. My fault playing FM till 1 AM. Yeah, and you wouldn't have it any other way, Forby. You wouldn't have it any other way. Hugo, why are you playing F1? Man, if I had a penny for every time someone said that, I'd be a millionaire. Here we go, DRS on. Dennis Haugen down towards turn 1.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there.
Don't really care about the objective right now. Dennis Haugen covers the inside. We'll slip around the outside once again. We'll trade positions for the lead once more. Into the lead we go here in... Oh, boy. Here in Spain. Novalak back into P3 as well. Ahead of Pourchaire. That was a pretty poor entry to turn 3. But we'll hold the lead for now. So I'm pretty sure this will be going to the end of this race between ourselves and Dennis Hauger. We're not going to be able to shake him off. But I think it'll be vice versa as well. He won't be able to shake us off either. Like what half since to go to gym, never again. She was packed to 7:30 in the morning. I couldn't do gym in the morning. I don't know how people would do that. There's a new gym opening up near me, which can be 24/7. So I think once I'm done with streams, I can go and do a bit of cardio over there, something like that. Oh wow, Hauger's got the run hit. He's not gonna go for it though. Thought he would. Around the final corner. I think it'll be close enough. Really enjoy the gym bump. Just riddled with illness. So you're going to spread it to everyone else for me. Nice, got you. Yeah, Dana's been hit with a pretty nasty cold right now as well. She's suffering. Which means I'll probably get it at some point, annoyingly. Just got back from my operation recovery and probably going to get ill soon. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it at all. Is it new that no driver actually appears to see the opponent's car? Yeah, it's only in the rear wing mirror. I don't know why. It's been a bug for a long time, actually. It's just never got fixed. I don't know. But yeah, if you look at the rearview mirror, you'll see that there's no driver inside Dennis Hauger's car, so... Looks a bit weird. I haven't yet, Forby. I think that's the next objective, you know. I've been getting through most things okay. But I think it might be time soon. Maybe next week. Oh, man, the rear's still sliding away like crazy. Still got 2 seconds of Pourchaire's little group there. Here we go, around the final corner. Hauger will probably get by us again this time. Front lift's already at 20% at the moment. 16's already at 16 as well. Here comes Dennis Hauger up the inside. He goes back into the lead of the race. We heard him off last lap, but this time he's back into the lead of this feature race. It's been a good tussle between us and Hauger so far. More to come. Do I follow Europa and Conference League? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, it's not that though for me. It's just like generally opening the mouth wide and stuff like that. So I'm trying to go for a big bite or something. It hurts more. So I'm not able to do anything like a burger, for example, because you have to open up your mouth quite wide for that, or a wrap, or a burrito, anything like that. That's a bit too much, so. It's my favorite race to keep trading lap after lap. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. I'm keeping it tight right now, but... Yeah, I've been living off pasta, basically. Pasta's been really easy. Soft and squidgy. Very easy to eat. But yeah, being on an all-liquid diet was the worst thing in the world. Like, almost 3 weeks straight of just drinking basically protein shakes. It was horrible. Like, I don't mind protein shakes, but...
Safety car, safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive.
What? What? Safety car? Pinch me. Is this real? Is this happening? Well, I don't think we should box, should we? I don't think we should box. We've got 4 laps to go. If we box, we'll lose a lot of positions. I think we've got to stay out. We've got to stay out. Wow, timing, right? We were literally saying earlier we barely ever get safety cars, and we get one here. I don't know what caused it. I did see yellow flags on track, so maybe someone was stuck on track, but... yeah. See what Dennis does? I think everyone will stay out. And the tires as well are used, so... I think we have to stay out here, annoyingly. We'll drop a lot of positions if we box. A lot of positions. Lucas, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. What we'll do for now, then, is just burn fuel. So we can really do, isn't it? Burn the fuel as much as we possibly can. Yeah, Sed's car probably be in end of 17, I think. That sound about right. Which means no more DRS the rest of the race as well, actually. Yeah, Helga stays out. There'll be no DRS the rest of the race, so this is going to come down to pure pace. And that DRS is very important around here as well, so this will be a tricky couple of laps. 2-lap shootout, yep, basically. We'll have lap 18 and lap 19, that's it. Like I said, we need to try and get a bit more fuel burnt, though. Barbecue chicken kebab skewer things. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. What AI do we race in F2? We're at 107 right now. And it feels pretty good. So, usually around that sort of mark. We do change it up every now and then. Because sometimes the AI is really good at one track and really bad at another. No blacks on fresh tires than both of you. That is true. He might have a pace advantage, we'll see. Absolutely, 4B. Gotta get on that Abu Dhabi grind. What up, Galactic? Is his career? It is indeed, yep. It is indeed. Yeah, we need a good restart. I mean, it might be possible the safety car comes in this lap, but we've got a couple of stragglers right at the back, so maybe not. Yeah, they're too far back, actually, okay. So we'll get another lap of safety car, and I think end of 17, it will come in. I'm also a little bit scared about tyre temps. 7th on some tracks, yeah, but I find it's even more variable in F2. I guess maybe because it's equal performance, but...
Okay, let's get ready to go racing
What?
again. The safety car is
What?
in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember,
What?
there's no overtaking
What?
until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
What?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.7 seconds.
I just got brake checked. I mean, that was a really late call.
The car behind is
I thought we'd get another lap of safety car. We didn't.
Second lap.
And that completely ruined any potential restart. That is incredibly frustrating. All right, well, let's get our head down. We've got some work to do. Literally out of the second to last corner, they call the safety car in. My God. That might genuinely stop us from getting P1. Last lap DRS? Yeah, it will be. We'll only get it once, I'm pretty sure. No, Black's really quick here. On that fresher hard tire. Shit. It's not good. Oh, come on. Tyres are letting go. Nice run through that final corner, but we'll have the slipstream. 1 lap with DRS. Yep, we're going to have 1 lap with DRS. We've got a really good run out of the final corner on Dennis Hauger. And we are actually getting a little bit closer. Maybe there's an opportunity here as we head around the outside down towards turn 1. Dennis Hauger a tiny bit late to the brakes. Just holds the lead for the time being. That might have been our best chance. Come on. These tyres are older than everyone else's right now, so the fact we're still pulling up some pace with this is pretty telling. But I can definitely feel it. Chili con carne, say? Oh, I love a chili con carne. One of my favourites. Homemade as well is always banging. Come on, come on. Next lap's the final one. All comes down to this. Come on, Red Tire, stay with me. How did we get a mini F, did we? Boy. Here we go. Down towards turn 1. This might be one of the final chances here. We've got a decent one at the final corner. We're a little bit too far behind compared to last lap. This got to be a send if we want to do it. Here we go on Dennis Hauger as we try and go lay on the brakes. It's not late enough. Dennis Hauger holds on to the lead, and that might be it. Unless we could try and engineer something on this final lap, that was probably our final chance. Come on now, come on. His tyres are really falling off at the moment. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. We'll get a bit of DRS here to try and bring ourselves a little bit closer. But we need to manufacture something in these last few corners. Come on. We're close, but I think we're doing too far away, aren't we? As we get a bit of understeer in the second to last corner. Round the final corner we go. On Dennis Hauger. He's just blocking us off as we get towards the line, and very similar to what happened in the sprint race, he pips us to the line. P2, ladies and gentlemen, we still wait for our first feature race win, but a very solid haul of points this weekend. We got a P2 in the sprint race, a P2 in the feature race as well. A solid haul of points, but unfortunately, no victory in the second race. Oh, man. If we did get that safety car, I think we would have done it. But, what can you do?
Victory like that, especially at this level. Brilliant stuff.
What can you do? Whew. It really, truly is Spain without the S. Yep. It almost is Spain without the A for a second. But back-to-back P2, chat. I mean, come on. Solid consistency. Not quite enough for a win, but solid consistency this weekend. P2 in the qualifying, P2 in the sprint race, P2 in the feature race. All round, can't complain too much. Can't complain. That was a really good race. That was a really good weekend in general, to be fair. We had some great racing in the sprint race, a really good race in the feature race as well. And, yeah. This game has squeezed every last point out of me tonight. Oh, man. See what happens in Austria, I guess, huh? That late quarter split said was wild. That was so weird. I don't know why that was so late. But then they brake checked me. Thankfully, I didn't get wing damage, but I got brake checked and then, yeah, almost, I basically lost a win because of it as well. So, yeah, tough. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We do score the most amount of points this weekend, as well as Hauger, actually. Hauger also scores 28 points as well. So, both us and the Norwegian scoring highest this weekend. Frederick Vesti in third place with 20 points. He got 10 in the sprint race, 10 in the feature race as well. So decent haul for him. Clement Novalak in fourth with 17. Imola Pourchaire, 15 points this weekend, which is massive for us. And I tell you what's even bigger, Daruvala, only 2 points this weekend. That is absolutely huge. Prediction is no. Yeah, Luke, correct. Prediction is no. But yeah, we did pick up 19 points as well. Did get that fastest lap over Dennis Hauger too by just under a tenth, sorry, against his fastest lap. So yeah, really, really good weekend for us, and definitely one we can take forward into Austria. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, shall we? So we do move in to second place in the Drivers' Championship. Imola Pourchaire, 1 point, had over a 50-point gap to us, but we brought that gap down, and we're now ahead of him in the championship by a total of 6 points. We're on 113. He's on 107. The last few weekends have been absolutely huge for our title push. Daruvala on 145 points. He's still got a massive gap between us and himself as well. 32 points in total. So we need him to have a pretty poor weekend in Austria again. We need to have a very strong weekend once again to try and get a bit closer to the Indian driver. Frederick Vesti in fourth right now on 94 points. Victor Martin in fifth on 83. We've got Jack Dwan in sixth on 64. Dennis Hauger in seventh on 62. Owasa Ratima on 61. Kush Miney and Richard Shaw in the top 10 on 49 and 47 respectively. Next to the rest of the point scorers so far this season there as well. Daruvala's been insane this season. Unfortunately, you can't see the results over the entire season, but he's won so many races. So many races. I don't know how he's done it, but he's been cooking this season. Had a poor weekend in Spain, but yeah, other than that, it's been electric. Very, very good. As the Constructors' Championship as well, MP Motorsport still lead that by 17 points to ART on 190. And Dam's in third right now with ourselves and Owasa combining for 174 points at the moment. Kramer in fourth at 121. Then we've got Virtuosi, Van Amersfoort, Campos, Carlin, Trident, Hightech, and PHM down in 11th. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do us for the Spanish Grand Prix. Next up, we've got Austria. Apparently, Watford is second, Tom Cleverley to bring in some Spanish venom, and Cleverley is Adam in 8th. Watford love a new manager, though. That's not really a surprise anymore, is it? Oh, thought we got to 72 rated there maybe on the rating, but Racecraft up to 72, Pace up to 74, Focus up to 70 as well. Solid weekend, that. Really, really good. Hopefully, a bit more of the same in what's it called? Thingy. Why am I still dropping bitrate, by the way? What's going on? I see that bitrate still dropping. Bit of rest. All right. Austria time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rare time we didn't win the feature race. Literally, yeah. It's me, Luke. My bitrate's dropping. I don't know what's going on. Not flashlight. Would we finish in Spain? P2. Would Austria be fun if they had the chicane between turn 1 and turn 2? Probably not. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't mind Austria too much as it is, to be fair. I think Austria's actually okay, so. Right. Let's load up our Austria setup. There we go. Okay. So, are we going to get any rain this weekend? Oh, buddy, are we? Qualifying's going to be dry. What's this sprint race saying? Ooh. Might rain in the sprint race. Thanks, Cake. Appreciate that. Might rain in the sprint race. Feature race, definitely going to rain. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know if we can start on intermediates, but I'd like to. Sorry, on the wet tires, I mean. It's going to rain for like 90% of the feature race. Oh, boy. Well, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Okay, well, let's see how this goes then. In the meantime, we've got some practice to do. So, let's crack on with race strategy first, I reckon. With soft tires. See how we do.
Track, so
this is the first time I watch your live, and I immediately started following you. Appreciate it, Sam. Welcome in, dude. Pleasure to have you. This could be a fun race, then. Yeah. Fun couple of races, actually. We're going to get rain in both the sprint race and the feature race, so... Ooh. Okay, let's get a little bit of practice under our belt. Spurs have given a pen away. He's about to take the pen, and then Rev tells him to stop and goes to monitor for review. Nice. Typical VAR. Why is F2 so inaccurate in this game? Because it's not a simulation game. Nothing about this game's a simulation. It's an arcade game. The best stream on all of Twitch. I appreciate you, Alfonso. I do my best. What happened in Spain? We finished P2 in Spain. It was a really good race. Had a late safety car, which caused a little bit of drama. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get that win. It was very close over the line, but yeah, couldn't quite get the W. Hopefully today. Barry Huckleheim's home Grand Prix this one, isn't it? So we've got to win this for Barry. We've only got one win so far this season, and that was in the sprint race in Imola. Appreciate it. Thank you, dudes. Right, let's get some practice going then. Oh, pretty slippery at zone 1. Not ideal. The woman hit a 16.9 for our lap time. The only safety car ever, and it screwed you up. Yup. Sounds like my luck. Sounds like my luck. F1 24-hour or iRacing. Are you asking which one's better, or which I prefer? What's your question? Which one can peel the most bananas if it's in a human form? Delta's looking good. Second up. And a 15.1 to get us going. Okay, faster than for sure. I don't know what the AI needs to be around here, but I guess we'll find out. Would have finished in Spain P2 in both races. Gun to your head, name 5 female cricket players. Well, I'm dead. Rest in peace. Was fun knowing you all. Yeah, it's the best part VP I've wanted to see how many points you've got. Where'd I get the tire from? I bought it from Etsy. Unfortunately, the guy who makes them doesn't sell them anymore, so... Ooh, bit wide. Was a lucky find. Probably got slapped from with copyright and trademark and that sort of stuff from F1 themselves. Oh, God. Yeah, that was a little bit slippery. Oh, great lap, that one. Okay, we'll try again. What storyline do you think you'll take this series to? Whatever the people decide. The chat are going to be the one who makes the decision, so... Where's Mr. Duck today? He's hiding away at the moment. We are going to get some rain in this weekend, so do not fret. The Duck will be out at some point. I can't fit, unfortunately, otherwise I'll get a 1-month ban. As per their rules. Sorry. Do you have mechanical failures on? No. Unfortunately, the mechanical failures can kind of ruin the content sometimes, so we keep it off. We do have damage and stuff on, though. So if we win it, then it's on us. What up, Mike? But yeah, the whole FIA swearing thing is just gone way too far. Way too far. Should never have even been a problem to begin with, but it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Those rules would never happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing like the teams and drivers and stuff coming together and just going against it, because it's insane. Ever since this new president's come in, it's been an absolute shambles. I believe there is an FIA general election happening this year, so hopefully we can get a election to get him out and get someone else in, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, we're grown adults, for God's sake. Fines, fair enough, when he starts spinning drivers that end up leaving. I mean, like, it's very telling. If you know, if you bring your title rival 5 times, you'll get 10 penalty points and can continue to race. But swear on the radio 3 times, you get a 1-month ban. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Where are we? Makes no sense. And a point deduction, yep. And a point deduction. Is that the rule? Yeah. If it's your first offense, then it's a, like, 50 grand fine or something like that. A second offense is a suspended suspension, whatever it is, and 100 grand. And then the third offense is like a 1-month ban and points deduction. Like, it's ridiculous. The FIA are trying to stop people hating on them, but then they do these stupid things, which make people hate them even more. Like, you're contradicting yourselves with your own rules. Doesn't make any sense. Bonds for FIA president. Yep. 50 grand fine for me. GG, mate. Enjoy. What's your opinion on rumors that F1 are completely breaking away from the FIA? I mean, you can see why. You can absolutely see why.
A lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
I think the new rules in place the last couple of days kind of show why they want to break away from them. I'm sure we got left. One more lap, okay. Nice exit. 10-point deduction for Everton. Trying to take away freedom for speech. I mean, it just, yeah, it's bizarre. Really bizarre. So they're trying to create more drama off the track. Maybe it's to do with Netflix, who knows? Maybe Netflix wanted those rules in place for a bit of drama. I wouldn't put it past them. Would not put it past them. Is that a Toro Rosso shirt? It is indeed. Exactly, Ken. Yep. Just got myself 1 month suspension and a point deduction in the F2 Championship. Cheers, guys. 14.6 back into the lead. Nice. Good lap. All right, that'll do us for this program. How's the tire wear? Probably quite high, right? Oh, buddy. To say the least. Oh, wow. I was going to go to that side, but Vesti wanted it. All right, fair enough. Don't agree with penalty points, suspensions, but kids watching and hearing that out of their car. I get that. I really do. I really, really do. But let's be honest. I mean, when you watch football, how many times have you heard the crowd swearing, chants, and all that sort of stuff? Like, it's very normal. Very, very normal. I very much understand it for, like, the whole kids' point of view and stuff like that, but the whole, like, points deductions and race bans and stuff, it's insane. The players throughout the rest, literally, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, imagine Jude Bellingham was in F1 right now. That man would be banned for about 5 years. Just blur it for F1 kids then. I mean, there is that whole kids show thing now, isn't there, on F1? They do like the animations of all the drivers and things. Half the kids at football games are the ones swearing. It's funny as fuck. You can see why. Drivers get heated and need to vent, taking it way too far with rules. I mean, like, an example is literally ourselves. If we're driving down the road, we're going 60, 70 mile an hour down the dual carriageway, and someone just pulls out in front of us, you slam the brakes, you go, fucking hell. Like, if that happens to a driver in F1, they just immediately got a fine. Really? Really? Like, these guys are driving at 3 times the speeds we do, with insane G-forces, they get very little reaction time. Sometimes things are going to go a little bit over the top. It's very normal. Very, very normal. I don't know. I just hate the whole idea of trying to just block what the drivers are really feeling, you know? We're taking emotion completely away from the sport at this point. If the rules for that was for normal driving, I'd be banned for life. Literally, I think most of us would be. I think we all would be at this point. Right, we're doing track climatization as well. And that probably does for practice.
So let's get the car out onto the track.
I don't really know what the whole concept is, Chris, to be honest with you. I don't really know what they're targeting, but they are really, really trying to clamp down on everything. Like press conferences, like general interviews and stuff. And it probably will somewhat come down to the thing. I mean, I don't think they'll clamp down on swearing as such in the car. I think it's more anything that puts the FIA in bad light. So, like, for example, last year, Verstappen said a couple of bad things about the FIA. Like in Hungary, for example. So things like that, I think they're more going to try and target. But they are definitely leading towards stopping swearing completely, the way it's going. That will happen. I just imagine most drivers are not going to participate in anything other than racing. I mean, you know, you saw Max Verstappen was refusing to do press conferences and stuff, so I think most drivers will just take that upon themselves. I turned into Yuki so when facing the slightest inconvenience on the road. These guys definitely don't deserve more leeway. Yep, exactly. I know all about it. Fucking traffic paradise. Me on the M25. Horrible bit of road. If anyone in the UK has driven the M25, you guys know how bad that is. Worst bit of road ever created, I swear. Oops. Why'd that? I mean, to be fair, the fines for missing a press conference are probably very small anyway, so. M25 is nightmare fuel. It is honestly the worst bit of road I've ever driven on. For those who don't know what the M25 is, it's basically a big motorway that goes around London. And it's the only way to get in and out of London, basically. And it's just horrible. Rush hour through M25 is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Yeah, I'm very sorry I have to go through that, Galactic. Very sorry. But I finished in Spain, P2 in both races. Yeah, the M1's not great either. Honestly, most motorways in England aren't that great. Most motorways around here are pretty terrible. Definitely feeling the tire right now. M62 on top. Drew would understand the Manchester one. I think I used that once, and it wasn't too bad because it was outside of like the normal hours and stuff, so I got lucky. But I do know that a lot of people go through like a lot of the side roads and stuff to avoid it. M25 is always closed or has traffic, literally. So there's one site that I have down in near Bournemouth, and I have to use like a long bit of the M25 to get there. And honestly, most time if I have like a trip plan there, I'll just leave the night before and get a hotel, just so I don't have to deal with how bad the M25 is. Because during the night, the M25 is fine. Obviously, a bit of roadworks here and there, but not too bad overall. So I'll just literally go the night before, get a hotel for the night, and then go and do the whatever it needs to at the site the morning after. Hello, Polo. Rain could be interesting since no DRS for the race. Excuse me, could be very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. I'd like to visit London. Is it worth visiting any sightseeing? For a tourist, it's fine. It's not somewhere I'd like to live. Obviously, like, you use the metro to get around easy and stuff like that, but let's be honest, the metro in London is horrible. I hate the metro. It's the easiest way to get around, but it's horrible. But obviously, you know, you've got the London Eye and stuff you can go and see, and the Big Ben and whatnot. Quite a few things to do in London. I just wouldn't enjoy living there. You live in London and it's hell? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. What's my favorite part of streaming? This right here. Chatting, interacting, engaging with other people, meeting other F1 fans and stuff. It's awesome. Love it. We should do an F2 community race. Maybe one day. Right, we'll do one more lap, and I think that'll probably set us up nicely for practice, for qualifying, sorry. We're going to London, make sure to visit Peckham. Don't think I've been there. You should totally go to Brixton. That was a terrible turn 3. Going to London tomorrow, Jack? Sorry to say that, mate. Make sure to wear your stab-proof vest. And also, if you do go to London, never keep your phone out in public. Phone crime is crazy high in London. Never take your phone out in public. Can be snatched away within seconds. Avoid Peckham, it will cost you value your life. I'll bear that in mind. If someone tried to stab me, I'd refuse. I mean, yeah, legally they cannot stab you because you said no. Yeah, the tires are gone skis. The tires are gone skis. I think it's super softs and softs this weekend as well, so that'll be a tricky one. Dennis Hargren's the lead right now as well, 14-6 for him. Okay. Where I'm from, they can steal your confidence. Fair enough. I mean, there's some great restaurants and stuff in London as well. The one good thing about London, to be fair, is like the amount of cuisine and stuff is insane. You can get every type of food in London. So if you are a bit of like a foodie, then yeah, you'll enjoy London. So many different types of restaurants and cuisines and all that sort of stuff. It's very versatile. Dennis makes me Hauger. 4 out of 10 for effort, 2 out of 10 for the delivery. I'll be honest. You can remember the worst place for food? I mean, generally speaking, honestly, British food sucks. The only thing I actually really enjoy from British food is like a full English breakfast. Love me a full English brekkie. But other than that, a lot of British foods are kind of mid. I would agree. I would agree. What up, mate? How's it going, mate? Turkish food on top. Probably Indian food for me. I love Indian food. Probably my favorite. My girlfriend has got me more into Mexican food as well. I used to enjoy Mexican food, don't get me wrong, but when she introduced me to like actual authentic tacos and stuff like that, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty banging. Fish and chips is mid. No, to be fair, fish and chips is good as well, actually. I'll allow that. Fish and chips is good. Fish and chips is good. That's fair, Bucks. That's fair. Just make sure the next one is a winner. Otherwise, problems. 40% of the tires after those laps. Damn. Super softs and soft today is going to be difficult. Thankfully, it's raining. So, make life a bit easier. All right. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that will suit us up then for practice. We do finish off 18,000 soft from Dennis Hauger. That's not too bad at all, actually. Usually, the AI do go a lot quicker in qualifying than practice. So, maybe we'll drop the AI one click, maybe. Should be okay, I think. Mexican food is the best, hands down. Yeah, my girlfriend wants to take me to Mexico at some point to really try it when it's there. But yeah, I've tried homemade tacos and stuff, and that's good. But when you have an actual authentic Mexican food, very good, very, very good. You cook because the AI is so quick on straights. Yeah, it's the final sector. It seems to be a lot quicker, by the way. We did a 23.0 in the final sector. They did a 23.5. They're quicker elsewhere though. Interesting. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is decent. My girlfriend loves shepherd's pie. My girlfriend's Canadian. One of her favorite things about England is shepherd's pie. My mum makes a mean homemade one, so she enjoys that. Love Turkish food because I'm Turkish. Makes sense. Are we having a goodbye stream for Dana this week? Well, I think she wants to go live on Saturday. Again, she's quite sick right now. She's not able to really do much. Which isn't ideal when she heads out on Sunday, so. Cottage pie is unbelievable. I prefer shepherd's pie, personally. Shepherd's pie over cottage pie, personally, but. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, that is practice over and done with. Dennis Hauger does finish up on top then. Ourselves in second place. Daruvala finished up in P3 as well. So it looks like it could be ourselves and Hauger fighting away for the win today in Austria as well. Victor Martin in P4. Awasa, Duhan, Behrman, Nissani in P8 as well. Look at that. Even the PHM driver is doing quite well. Frederick Vesti and Brad Benavides all in that top 10. Pourchaire down in P13 though. Not great for him. He's done a bit of a tough run right now. So see how he does today. But that is practice over and done with here in Austria. Found a proper UK fish ships place next to me. Might try it tonight. Or do it, K-Gray. Where do they get your fish from, though? Because you live in the middle of nowhere, right? Where do they get your fish from? I'd have a scary feeling it's not fresh. And obviously, like, in England, we take a lot of pride in fish and chips because it's always fresh. You know, we've got coast all around us, so. The water. Thanks, mate. But you don't live near a coast is what I'm saying. Gulf of America? Aren't you quite far away from that, though? It's only proper if they if it's dirty and they cough in the food. That's fair. It's about a 45-minute drive. Oh, wow, fair enough. I did not realize how close you were to that. Actually, isn't it? I love how you call it Gulf of America now, actually, yeah. Proper Trump there. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time to get ourselves ready for qualifying here in Austria. So I think... So 107 right now, the AI. I think we'll maybe try... 105, maybe? 106? Let's go 105. Greenland now called America land, yep. I think we'll go 105. Because usually they are a bit quicker in qualifying than they are in practice. So I'd imagine 105 should be about the right sweet spot. So we'll go with that for now. I think then that should be us good and ready then. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Q1. I said Q1. One-shot quali about to start here then in Austria. After that, we've got 14 laps of sprint race action where we're going to have a bit of weather in that as well. We're going to have some mix of dry conditions and wet conditions. And the same for the feature race as well. So hopefully we'll try and get good qualifying here and that will set us up for the entire weekend. Into Q... One-shot quali. We go. Gotta stop saying Q1. Where are we in the championship? P2. Moved up in the championship again. You got this, LH. I believe in you. I agree, Carter. There's nothing to it, really. There's nothing to it. You don't do, like, secret meetings or anything like that in F2. Like, it's, yeah, a bit plain, really. Right, so, super softs for qualifying then. We'll use the super softs and the softs for the feature race and the softs for the sprint race. But, of course, with that weather coming in the feature race, it might make things a little bit tricky. It does say 10 minutes can be dry, but I think after about 15, 30 minutes, we'll see a bit of weather. Yeah. So it might be a bit of rain in the last couple laps of sprint race. That'll make things very spicy. In the feature race, it starts off dry for the first 5 minutes and immediately starts raining. I don't know if we can start on the wet tyres, but that would be the ideal situation. So, well, we'll see what happens. But for now, let's get on with quality, shall we? Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can do this first time without any trouble. Let's see. Decent turn 1. Straight line speed is definitely an issue. Shock horror. See what happens to the final sector, I guess. There we go. There we go. Oh, is that P3? Think it's P3. It was on those last couple corners there, wasn't it? P3. Not bad, actually. Not bad. We got a good couple of last corners. I think it's Pourchaire who's in pole position. Back to his best by the seams of it. And it is Theo Pourchaire takes pole. Awasa in second place. Good luck for Pourchaire there. But again, all that time was in that final sector, wasn't it? Exactly the same as what we saw in practice. All the time was in the final sector. Pourchaire finishes on top then here in Austria. Awasa in second place and ourselves in third place. Pretty good for the team, that's fair, isn't it? Dennis Harger in fourth, Daruvala in fifth, Benavides in sixth, Victor Martin and Frederick Vesti, Clement Novalak and Jack Duan all in the top 10 as well.
Pog, nearly 2 years, mate.
Let's go, Peter. Thank you much for the nearly 2 years, my dude. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a super spin chat to welcome Peter into Instagram for the nearly 2 years, the 23 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. How many races left in this season? After this one, I believe 6. This is round number 7, I want to say. So, yeah. But yeah, Pourchaire on pole then, which means he'll get the 2 points. He'll also start P10 for the sprint race. We'll start in P8 for the sprint race with Awasa directly behind us. So, honestly, not bad. If you qualify between like 3rd and 5th, I think it's pretty good for the entire weekend. So, being on pole position, yeah, it's good for the points, but does offset you a little bit in the sprint race. So, yeah, not bad at all. We could definitely work with that in the sprint race today. P3, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start. F1 Racer, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Lucas, thanks for follow as well. Deo David, thanks for follow as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in as well. LI's left out to dry. Rest in peace. You'll get him next time. Seems like the last couple of corners, the weak point for the AI, definitely. We saw that in practice, to be fair, that the final sector, they just are very slow. We were actually leading at turn 1 as well, weren't we? But, yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it after. You ever play any story games like Red Dead? Dude, I loved Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is one of my favorite story games. I don't, like, stream them, obviously. But, yeah, I have played quite a few story games like that. Well done, Peter. Good bait. Good bait. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then. Sprint race time here in Austria. We qualified P3 for this one. We qualified P2 in Spain as well. So far, looking pretty good for our quality pace. And hopefully, we can try and convert that into a good result today. That does mean we start P8 in this sprint race. We've got 14 laps of racing action here to come for the sprint race as well. 20 laps for this, the feature race. We do have a bit of rain coming for this one as well. It may well rain in the last 2 or 3 laps, which could make things very, very spicy. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the sprint race here in Austria. It's amazing play, yeah, I agree. Very, very good game.
So today,
I would love a Red Dead 3, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. Any wins? We got 1 sprint race win in Imola. That's all we got so far, though. But our consistency's been very good since the opening couple rounds.
So Spielberg is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left. Look out for the uphill braking zone into turn 3.
Quality result, P3.
It represents one of the better opportunities to overtake. Also turn 4 straight afterwards.
But we had P1 in the feature race? No, unfortunately not. There's P1 in the sprint race, P4 in the feature in Imola.
In the commentary box, I'm Alex Shakes. Alex Brundle is alongside me. And now,
Let's go, Peter. Love that.
I'm
guessing you're going skiing again, aren't you?
Race, how does that change your driving style?
We have seen stops before at the end of the sprint race, jumping onto that softer compound of tyre and having at it for the final few laps of the race. Indeed, we've seen sprint races won like that. So anything can happen out there. Don't send the pit crew home just yet.
I mean, we have a feature race after this, so I'd hope we don't send the pit crew home. Right. Oh, that weather is interesting. That weather is very interesting. So, starts off dry, stays dry for a while, but there is a bit of rain that comes down later in the race, and then it dries up again after that. So, I have I have no idea if we're going to be on wets or not. Probably not. I think that rain arrives probably a bit too late, doesn't it? So, we're going to have to try and just wing it with these soft tires, I think. Oh, buddy. Who do you drive for? We're driving for Dams right now with Arthur Leclerc. So yeah, soft tires are definitely going to be the tire of choice. No doubt about that. Right. Have we got any mods in chat for the prediction? So we've got a Wasp behind us, Pourchaire behind us as well. Jack Doohan starts in P1. He's just start up there quite a lot in the sprint race, doesn't he? Clement Novalak in second, Vesti in third, Martin in fourth, Benavides fifth. Both the MP Motorsports with Daruvala and Helga in front of us as well. So, what do we think, chat? What do we think for the prediction? Maybe against another driver? Maybe a Victor Martin, maybe? That could be quite good. It's reverse grids? Yeah, it's reverse grids. Lumber Jones and Clay, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in as well. MTS, thanks for follow as well. MP versus Dams. Oh, you want to do a team v team? I feel like team v team's not quite as good in a sprint race, though. I think it'd be good for the feature race. Keep that in mind for the feature race, but maybe not so much in a sprint race. I think for this one, maybe just against the driver. Maybe Leclerc versus Victor Martin. What do you guys think? We did go against Vesti in the sprint race last time, to be fair. That was a really good prediction, actually. That was a really, really good prediction. Could just do that again. Leclerc versus Vesti. A week of skiing, good food, and lots of alcohol. I can't drink right now because of the medicine I'm on. The antibiotics I'm on means I can't drink. I don't usually drink anyway, to be fair, so. Why not all three? Sure, why not? Do all three then. Vesti, Martin, Leclerc. Who comes out on top out of those three? I like that. How much longer? I think I finish them tomorrow, actually. The course should end tomorrow. And then I gotta wait like 2 or 3 days after that. But either way, like I said, I don't drink anyway, so. Got myself a chest mount for my action cam too. Have you got a GoPro, Peter? That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I love my GoPro. They're amazing. So easy. So, like, yeah. Very convenient. Okay then. We'll do that for our prediction. So, soft tires then is the tire we're going to use for probably the entire race. As you can see later on that session forecast, we are going to get a little bit of rain here in the Styrian Mountains. So that might make things a little bit complicated, but I don't think we'll be switching over to the wet tires because it's a very long pit stop here, don't forget. Especially in F2s. So I'd imagine we'll see them soft tires through all the way to the end. So no pit stops expected. P8 is where we start. We qualified P3 with that top 10 flipping around for the sprint race. We do start P8, which means we'll start in P3 as always for the feature race as well. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for this sprint race. They sent me a prescription to my pharmacy that didn't have it until after I healed, so I had ibuprofen. Ibuprofen, yeah, that's usually just get rid of swelling and stuff, isn't it? I've been having some of that as well.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Who will finish higher in the sprint race out of ourselves? Victor Martin and Frederick Vesti. We start P8. Victor Martin in P4. Frederick Vesti in P3. So, get your predictions up in the chat right now. Just gotta be a little bit careful with these tyres as well, because we don't want to wear them out. How's the Canadian, by the way? Still struggling. Not much better, really. She's still on a lot of meds and stuff to try and get over this cold that she's got. Still kicking her ass. I've not spoken to her since I started stream, so hopefully she's a bit better by now, but yeah, she's having a rough go at it. We were planning on celebrating our 2-year anniversary tomorrow, but I don't know if that was what happened.
Rain is forecast in just over
Everything
10
seems to be
minutes'
trying to
time.
stop us from
Rain
having
in
our
10
celebration.
minutes.
I mean, our anniversary was like, what, 2-3 weeks ago? But obviously that was at the same time when I started having my issues, so yeah. Every time I try and plan it, something happens. And she goes home on Sunday. I mean, fucking hell. Doesn't make life easier, does it? So it is really your fault? Probably. I mean, I'll take responsibility if I have to. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sprint race time here in Austria. Usually get some pretty banging sprint races around here, and hopefully we can get another one today. P8's where we start. We've got a teammate right behind us with both the MP Motorsports, Daruvala and Hauger directly in front of us. Let's try and get a good launch up towards turn 1. Here we go. 5 red lights here in Austria. Lights out, away we go. Not too bad on the launch. Daruvala struggles. And Imola Pourchaire gets a really good launch up the inside. We're going to concede a couple positions here. It was a decent launch initially. We couldn't get that second phase in the slightest. And Owasa, our teammate, also fights past us as well. Isaac Kurj on the left-hand side up towards turn 2 and 3. We go. And that straight line speed prevailing for the Red Bull driver. Or the Racing Bull driver, I should say, actually, shouldn't I? I think it's exciting with them in real life. We'll try and go on the outside, though. Got the grip. And we are back past Hajar as well. So that's back into P10 for ourselves. And that makes today's task a little bit trickier. I did say 10 minutes till rain from Mark there as well. So we'll keep our eyes on that. See what happens with that weather. It is already getting a little bit cloudy around here, so looking a bit grey over there, isn't it? On the other side of turn 1. It's not a bad run. Onto your Pourchaire. You should start closing the gap on Daruvala for the championship. That's what we want to do. We had a great weekend in Spain to do that. Now we need to do it again in Austria. Yeah, they're really slow in the last couple of corners. Really, really slow. Jack Doohan leads the race then. Pourchaire covering the inside. Don't know why. That will leave him a bit out of shape out at turn 1. We can try and set that up. We might get a run on him down to the top of the hill at turn 3. We'll slipstream him all the way up. Isaac Kurj closing up to us as well. Are we close enough to try and dive on Pourchaire? I think we can. We try and slip up the inside of the Frenchman. Oh, a bit of contact as well as he tries to turn into the corner. A bit of a tank slapper as well as he tries to get our foot down. And down towards turn 4 we go. Isaac Kurj has got the run as well. We'll cover off the inside here as Pourchaire gets around the outside. Isaac Kurj looking around the outside as well. We'll try and make the corner. We get the grip. We just keep our noses in front of the Racing Bull driver for the time being. Pourchaire holds on to P9. How many more races after this in Silverstone? 5, I think. I want to say. 5 sounds about right. Oh, wow. And my game just froze. Okay, don't do that, please. That just lost all my momentum. Nice. Game freeze. Yeah, the livery maker we have right now, Lumbus, sucks. I don't know if you've seen, like, WRC, for example. The livery editor in WRC is amazing. In F1, it sucks. So hopefully we can try and get something a bit more unique for 25. Struggling about the braking at turn 3. DRS is all available now, so see what happens. All the 22 cars are still within DRS range of each other. The only man without DRS right now is the guy leading the race, which I'm pretty sure is still Jack Doohan.
So
weather report.
rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
There you go. Ask you shall receive. Do I have a girlfriend? I do. Unfortunately for her. Come on, Let's try to get one of these last couple of corners. Oh my fucking lord, bro. Can I pit this lap? What for? That might leave us a bit vulnerable to Hadjar there. And Pourchaire was so slow in that last corner. Check wing damage. It was only a small tap, but it nearly sent us the wrong way round. Wing damage looks okay, though, thankfully. We're going to need a big couple of centers here to get back a bit closer to Pourchaire. This has been a really, really tough start to this race. Their straight line speed is ridiculous. Struggling a lot with their straight line speeds. Very powerful hit. Look how much faster we are in the corners. Just gained a huge amount of time from that alone. 10 laps to go. Here in Austria. That rain's still lurking as well, so see if that caused any inconveniences. Now for the final corner we go. Nice run. Hadjar almost lost a second to us then. I think actually he might lose DRS. I think he's lost it already. Now for turn one we go. Come on. Yeah, Hadjar's lost DRS to us. That's good for us at least. Give us a bit of protection against the guys behind.
Okay, Arthur, that's
And up the inside we go this time, and Pourchaire this time at turn one. Oh, a bit of real contact there as we try and just force our way through. Up into P9 we go. That's a good dive. Immediately beat that target as well. Up into P9 we go. And we need to try and keep fighting through the grid here. Top 8 score points here in the sprint race. So, how's the championship coming along? Very nicely. We're up to second in the championship at the moment. Although, depending on how this sprint race goes, we might drop down, but it's pretty tight. Open up that gap to Pourchaire again. Good exit. Out of the final corner. And once got that drive done towards turn one, though. Come on. Can't tell if you're fast or they're slow. They're fast in the straights, but slow in the corners. We're the opposite. We're slow in the straights, fast in the corners. Oh, I was thinking about it. I just felt a little bit too far about that one, I think. Where's Vesti? Looks like it's P2 right now. What does the 2 next to my name mean? That's what you voted on the prediction. So whichever one was number 2 is what you voted on. Come on. Almost halfway through this sprint race. We're still on a net loss of the positions right now. We started P8, currently P9, so... And there's yellow flags, I think, behind us. Yeah, it is. I think it's Isaac Hadjar. No, it's not. It's someone else. It's Hadjar's teammate, I believe. Nice run that final corner again. It's Jack Crawford. There you go. The American out. What crew has to go, mate? What year F1 is this? This is F1 24. We're using the F2 cars. What's the AI difficulty? 105 or 106, I think. Probably, honestly, can go a little bit higher on the AIs. We've got the inside of Imola Monaco, our teammate, on the outside. Who's got the grip out of turn 3, though? Oh, he just about does. He got a really nice drive. We need that outside line, really, to get the maximum exit. But unfortunately, Awasa does keep P8 for the time being. The American did a sergeant. It's in his blood. What can I say? If F1 25 doesn't have throwback cars, I'm not buying it. I don't think it will. I'd be very surprised if it does. I hope it does, but it probably won't. Yellow flags again.
The track is clear, green flag.
Where's that? Oh, is it Pourchaire? Oh, wow, it is. Théo Pourchaire out of this sprint race as well. DNF's in back-to-back laps there. Théo Pourchaire will take no further part. Which, to be fair, I don't think will make a massive difference because he was outside the points anyway, but does help us out a bit. There's a big battle going up in front of us at turn 3. 3 wide between 3 different cars there. As we try to go around the outside, there's wing damage I saw there. On the outside line of turn 3, I think I saw a bit of wing damage. So someone in front of us might start struggling as we're on the outside of Awasa out of turn 3. We're a bit on the brakes. We head down towards turn 4. 3 wide again between Vesti, Novalak, and I think it was Benavides. Around the outside we go, Awasa. Nice move. We do get into the top 8. The first time since the opening lap. And there's still a couple of battles happening in front of us here. Benavides on the inside of Victor Martin. And we get a nice exit there on Daruvala, who could be under pressure here as we head down towards the final 2 corners, turn 11 and turn 12.
Someone's come off.
More yellow flags. Oh, no, it's Pourchaire. Never mind. Ignore me. It's Pourchaire still. He's on the left-hand side. He's going to get a nice exit on the final corner. That straight line split. Daruvala will just hold him out for the time being. And we'll try and just get it ready for the exit at turn 1. So someone in front of us has wing damage. I don't know who it is, but someone in front has damage. I don't know if the debris is still there or not as we try and get the inside of Daruvala this time. All of our moves being done at turn 3. We'll try and get the exit. It's fairly even between ourselves and Daruvala on the exit of turn number 3. He's on the left-hand side. We're on the right. Trying to go a little bit low on the brakes at turn 4 as well. Hug the inside line. Give a bit of room on the outside. And a nice move on Daruvala that puts it to P7. Couple of nice moves being made right now. 5 laps to go. Five laps to go. I don't know if Benavides has DRS in the man in front of him. So maybe it's Benavides that has the damage then. If that gap's opening up. He does seem a little slow through the corners, doesn't he? So I think it is Benavides who has damage. What up, Clips? Turn 3's overtaking spot. Definitely is, isn't it? How can go for the move on the outside at turn 1. Oh, we just got held up a little bit there. Yeah, there's no right end plate on Benavides' car, so it's him that had the damage. Here we go up towards turn 3. Daruvala's got a good run as well. Are we going to go 3 wides here? Benavides has no DRS as we try and go a little bit low on the brakes at turn 3. We'll have to leave a lot of room here in this 3 wide. We'll try and skip around the outside. Daruvala gets past us. And whilst with the run out of turn 3 as well. This is some battle right now. Let Awasa pass you on track. Are you kidding me?
Sorry about that, mate. I know you don't want to hear it, but thanks for doing that. Let's now get your head down and get to the end of this race
Nah.
the best way we can.
Nuh-uh. Instant decline. Instant decline. I love Stuffcross. Stuffcross is great. Good exit. Benavides is really struggling. Yeah, he's really struggling. Almost running into the back of him through the corners. Nice exit down towards turn 1. I think a straight line's going to probably save him, though. Yeah, it's a bug popping. Oh, wow. Round the outside at turn 1. With a little drift to kick off as well. Benavides still has DRS, though. Down towards the final couple of corners in sector 1. And whilst I try to have a little look as well. Probably take that line away. Back into P7. No DRS on Daruvala, though we're going to be in trouble. Down towards turn 4. Have to fend the inside. Benavides looks to the outside of Wasa. Trying to follow along as well. He tries to make a 3 wide almost at turn 4. Oh, come on. Just get the car set to enough. Hello. We're back. Dude, my internet has been shitting itself lately. Absolutely shitting itself. We should be back. Hello, chat. Hello. It's done that a good few times recently. I don't know what's causing it, but, like, is it around the same time? I have no idea. But my internet, like, blips out for a second and everything just, like, I don't know, freezes for a moment. Otherwise, my Wi-Fi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I sniped him, yeah, maybe. They heard me shit-talking him. You're out of sync? I shouldn't be. Refresh your stream if you think I'm out of sync. No, that you should have gone out of sync. What up, Ryan? Do a mid-session save. Can do, just to be sure, to be fair. Just to be sure. There we go. Okay. Few more laps to go. Lap 12 or 14. Still in the fight right now between ourselves and Daruvala for P6. I think P6 is probably the best we'll be able to get out of this, I think. I'd be surprised if we're getting more than that. We've opened up that gap to Owasa and Benavides. Gonna check out the 2024 this weekend? Absolutely. Yep, I'll be watching a good part of it. Why are you braking so early?
Okay, you've got front wing damage.
God, this AI is so brain-numbing.
Stay out.
So brain-numbing. Literally brakes the entire 50 meters early there. Unreal. Well, thankfully it's the end of the race anyway, basically, so hopefully that won't hurt too much. Nah, I'm not going to rewind it. Not going to flashback that. We should be okay to hold P7 anyway. We've got 1.8 to a while, so we might feel the front wing in the middle sector. But as long as we stay in DRS, we should be okay. Doesn't feel terrible, to be fair. Feels pretty bad there. Why is the AI so much more defensive in F2 than F1? I think they're the same, what I noticed at least. It could also be their stats as well that change up a bit. Obviously, their racecraft's a lot lower in F2 than F1, so probably the attributes also contributing towards it. Daruvala, should I make sure you don't give me points in him, right? Lethal brake check. We are still within DRS range, though, so that should keep us within range, whilst it's 1.7 behind. So, final lap here in the sprint race. There was no rain. It's about to rain, I think, to be fair. It's about to rain. So we can try and get the exit out turn 3, maybe. Yeah. Not got the straight line speed. Oh, dead cool. I do think it's literally about to rain. Maybe right across the line it will start raining or something. To be fair, our pace actually not too bad, even with the wing damage, I can't lie. Weren't even that much slower. That DRS probably helped us out quite a bit. And the rain has just arrived right as you say that. See, the first sprinkle's coming down. Well, a P7, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get a bit more than that in this sprint race, but a P7 is what we're going to have to accept for this one. We still get a few points on the board. We get that fast lap as well. But, yeah, not quite on that podium which we're trying to target. So, hopefully in the feature race, we can try and get a few more positions. Obviously, in the feature race, it's going to rain a lot more as well. So, we have to be on our toes for that. But we do somehow get driver of the day. We made one position. We went from P8 to P7. And we got driver of the day.
Okay, doing more than okay. Jack Doohan takes the checkered flag.
Oof. That's not a good line. Yeah, I think it was Vesti, but let's see.
This is a basic, aren't they?
I think it was
I
Vesti.
like them. Set them all going and let
Vincent
them
Leclerc
have at it.
2019.
Really showed the racecraft and pace that you need.
Might need a Verstappen Brazil 2024 here in the feature race. Oh, man.
Another race.
Pressure the interaction for the drivers, 50k final, lose 1 championship point.
Could
have been worse.
For the final ceremony.
Yeah, Frederick Vesti in P2, so there you go.
A well-deserved
I
win.
think San Victor Martin in P3 as well, actually, so it was actually really close from those two. Unfortunately, we couldn't get ourselves in that battle. Maybe if all the shenanigans didn't happen late in that race, we could have got a bit closer, but there is Duran's last ever win, yep. And the last time we probably seen an open wheel car. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Doohan does take the victory here. Frederick Vesti in second place. And Clement Novalak, actually, in P3. It's Victor Martin in P4. Dennis Hoger in 5th. Daruvala in 6th. And ourselves in 7th. We do pick up 3 points. We got the 2 points for the position. And, of course, the 1 point for the fast lap as well. Pourchaire didn't finish in that top 8, but he did get 2 points for qualifying on pole with Awasa in 9th place in 8th place as well. So, yeah, Pourchaire, not a good day for him, unfortunately. He had DNF. I don't think he would have gotten the points anyway. But, yeah, he was struggling a little bit in this one. As for the championship standings, then, we do extend our championship lead a little bit over Theo Pourchaire. We are now 7 points ahead of him, but Daruvala increases the championship lead and is now on 148 points to 116. So we won't be able to overtake Daruvala in today's race, in today's feature race, but we can hopefully try and claw that gap up. We do start P3 in this one. He starts a little bit lower, so hopefully we can try and score some good points over him in today's feature race. So that's the situation. We can't go into P1 today, but we can definitely close up that gap, and hopefully we can do just that. What up, Joey? That first Founders badge looks amazing on you. 72 rated now as well for Arthur Leclerc. We're doing pretty solid. Doing pretty solid. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, it is time to get ourselves ready for this feature race. And this is going to be a very tough feature race because it's going to be raining through 90% of the race. It starts off dry immediately, but within 5 minutes, that rain is going to arrive here in Austria. So we're going to have a lot of laps here under wet weather conditions. I don't think it will dry up either. So we need to be on our toes for this one. Make sure we pit early and get onto those wet tires. And, yeah, hopefully we don't have anything like what happened in Australia. That'd be horrible. So while the rest of us up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys have got a drink or a snack, now's a chance to do so. And then we've got a big 20 laps of this feature race here in Austria coming right up.
Here we are amidst the dense forest and rolling hills of Spielberg in Austria, just 2 hours out of Vienna. It's an amazing destination for the race today, and we're about to get started. Spielberg is a very short lap, one of the shortest we'll see in this Formula 2 championship. 7 rights and 3 lefts make up the 10 corners of the circuit. The left-hand kink of turn 2, leading into the uphill braking of turn 3, represents another overtake hotspot. Here are the starting positions for today's race. Theo Pourchaire will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from him, with Imola Monaco alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hauger, Daruvala, Benavides, Martins, Vesti, Novalak, Jack Doohan, Hajar, Correa, Kushmaini, Ollie Behrman, Maloney, Crawford, Fittipaldi, Roman Stanek, Verschoor, Cordial, Nissani, and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
All right, Inter's just super wets. That is the question. Okay, so here we go then. We start the super softs for this one, obviously. When's that rain going to arrive? Let's have a look. Oh, it does actually say it'll dry up after. Oh, wow. Okay. So this could be a two-stopper. This could genuinely be a two-stopper, which you don't see often in our race in F2. So we're going to start on the super softs. I'd imagine after that will be wets. Maybe super softs again after that. Who knows? Who knows? Absolutely, Joey. Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way. The Founders Badge has brought out all the joy in him right now. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, not really much we can adjust to the strategy there. So, most likely be, what, 3 laps maybe on the super softs. Then we go wets. Then maybe super softs right at the end as well. But, yeah, difficult to really say right now. We can't really predict the weather, so... I would like to start on the wet tires, really, to be honest with you, because I think that rain will arrive after, like, lap 2 or 3, so, yeah, we'll have to be on it with this one. Right, let's have a look at the prediction, then. So, we do start in the top 3 for this feature race here in Spielberg. Imola Pourchaire in P1, Awasa in P2, Halger in P4, Daruvala Benavides, Victor Martin, Vesti, Novalak, and Duhan, all in the top 10. Dams versus MP, I think we got it, haven't we? We've not had a constructor battle so far in this career, so maybe this will be an opportunity for one. We've got Awasa in front of us. We've got both the MPs directly behind us. I think Dams versus MP could be a pretty good one, actually. I like the sound of that. Thank you, property. Love what the racing reminds me of my drive to work every average day. Let's do that then. Dams versus MP Motorsport. Who will come out on top between those two? Who will score the most points, I should say, out of those two? Right. If the mods are happy with that, then we can get cracking for this one here in Austria. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with some dry weather, but not for long before we see those wet tires being put on the car. We're going to have a good long stint on those wet tires, and then it looks like it might ease up right towards the end. So, we don't know. It could be the one stop onto the wets. It could be a 2-stop back on the dries. Impossible to tell right now. We'll have to see how the race goes and play it by ear. But for now, we're going to start the super softs, and we'll try and judge it correctly to make sure we're pitting good time. And obviously, if we can try and maybe go 1 lap earlier to avoid all the traffic, that might be the best situation. We don't want what happened in Australia to happen again. We do start this one in P3, ladies and gentlemen. We had a really, really good qualifying session. We got P7 in the sprint race after starting P8. So not quite the sprint race we're looking for after that qualifying session, but hopefully in this feature race we can try and correct those wrongs and get ourselves a podium in today's race in Austria. But P3 is where we start. Our teammates started in P2. Both of the MP Motorsport cars in P4 and P5, which should make the prediction very, very interesting. Make sure to get predictions up in the chat when it comes up in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Who will finish highest in points out of Dams and MP Motorsport? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 20 laps of feature race action here in Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Which team would score the most points out of MP Motorsports and the Dams? We're second and third. The MPs in fourth and fifth. Get those predictions up right now.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
we go, ladies and gentlemen.
As the race starts.
Feature race time here in Austria. And that rain is right outside the track. We could see it in the first couple laps. We get 5 red lights here in Spielberg. A bit of a long hold there, but I tell you what, that's a good launch off the line. Second phase isn't too bad as well as Daruvala. And a little look around the outside. His teammate versus teammate at the opening corner. Pourchaire gets a great launch. We're through on a Imola. That's more like the top start we needed. Iwasa getting that slipstream up towards turn 3 though, pushing us through the corner as we head through turn 2. And up towards the braking zone at turn 3 we go. And trying to hold that inside line. We'll go a little bit deeper as well to make a bit of contact with our teammate there. The team principal of Dams probably looking away for this one right now. Iwasa's got the run on the outside though. Takes back P2, away from us. And he will put us back into where we started at this race. Helga into P4, Daruvala in P5 right now as well. Good feisty start as Pourchaire runs away early on here as well. Strong start. We got a good launch, but unfortunately that straight line speed couldn't quite handle it. So, let's set these wet tyres early. Because that rain is coming. And you might even see it maybe start next lap or so. That rain is inbound. We need to make sure we are on our A game. We probably won't get too much DRS today. Pourchaire takes the lead on the opening lap. Come on. Helga's got a good run out of turn 1. We'll force him along. I kind of want the outside line, actually. Shit. I should have maybe tried to force him on the inside. We'll try and outbrake him. And we do just that. Nice braking at turn 3. Decent exit as well. Helga struggled a little bit there. And we'll just keep ourselves in front of him. Come on. Rain's arrived. I think the rain's arrived. I think I just saw a couple of drops. The rain is here, so maybe end of next lap we might be pitting. But the rain has arrived early here. And like I said, we really want to make sure we get through the pits very quickly. Because the last thing we want happening is what happened in Australia when we got stuck in the pits. What about the hold up? That's what I'm thinking. But I'm also thinking if we get ahead of Iwasa here, we might be okay. So if we try and overtake Iwasa, we might box end of this lap. No DRS just yet. We'll get it right about now. DRS enabled. But how long for? We're already a bit of slip and slide at turn 1. That'll just hold me back for a second. Pit before teammate? Yeah. I'm thinking this lap. What do you think, chat? I'm thinking this lap. Before the inevitable pile-up happens in the pits. DRS again on Iwasa, but I think we're a bit too far behind. We'll try and get as close as we can. You guys think we should box? I think it's best, isn't it? We don't want any more 45-second pit stops.
At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there.
Another 10 minutes. Ooh.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit.
One more.
We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
One more. One more. 10 minutes late evens out. I think it still might be a touch early. But I think we've got a chance to get past Iwasa here, though. I think we've got a chance to get past him. We'll let him have the position at turn 1. We'll try and get the X out at turn 2. It's not bad. DRS wide open. Let's get past him this lap. And maybe it'll be this lap we box. Just pitch so much to the left-hand side. As Helga makes it 3 wide at turn 3. We'll try and go on the brakes. Bit of contact to the inside too. We get a nice exit though. And we should hold that position. Maybe now. How's tyre temps? Tyre temps are still pretty warm. The tyres are still pretty warm. You set tyres? Yeah. The tyres are set, don't worry. The tyres are set. I don't know, man. It still feels a little too early. Like, don't get me wrong, the conditions aren't great, but a while since that's a P5, by the way. We went from P2 to P5 in this lap. I'm going to go a little bit longer, I think. I'm going to go a little bit longer. Double check. There you go. Still on wets. The rear tires are still staying really warm. So this rain's not hitting too much. Like, it's causing a bit of a slip and slide, but it's not that bad right now. It's not that bad. Oh, that was a struggle at turn 3. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, now might be the time. Now might be the time. Hauger's going to get me here. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's time. I think now's the time.
Keep on him, you might make a mistake.
We had 0 grip in turn 3 that time around. I think we do it this lap. Try and look around the outside. Lots of slips and slides happening. Our last lap was an 18.7, so we are 2.5 seconds slower than the previous best laps. Oh, God, I nearly hit him. In. Let's go.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of
Wet
this
tires
lap.
going on. Let's go. That's a bit early on the brakes there, but this rain's making it very tricky. But I think this is the lap. I think everyone's going to pit maybe the next couple of laps. We want to avoid all that chaos, don't we? So, off go the super softs. On go the wets.
Okay, off we
4.1
go.
on the pit stop, not bad.
Perfect job from you. And
DRS is still active, I think, by the way.
Delighted with that.
And lap 6 to 20. Here we go.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Let's lock in. Struggling for grip a little bit on turn 1. Come on. Right, let's watch them gaps the drivers in front as well. We'll lose it in the straights, but I'm hoping in the corners we'll be much, much quicker. These tires feel a lot stiffer, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, we're gaining big. Oh, we're gaining big. I think that was the perfect strategy call. I think we nailed that. Didn't get too much through there. I'm hoping in these next few corners is where we'll gain most of the time. .0 still. Not much in the middle sector. Let's wait for the final sector. Oh, come on. Understeer right now. Yeah, look at that. We're gaining. We're gaining. 45.0 on the lap time, but this will be the authentic lap now. They are going to be quicker in the straights, but it looks like we are much faster in a lot of these corners. And it looks like we're getting a net gain as well, which is the most important thing. The rain's only getting worse too, so
We've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
look at the time gain at turn 3. Sed's car ruined the call, yeah. But look at that, DRS disabled. Here we go. This might be the moment we see them box. Are they boxing? Let's see. Pourchaire stays out. Everyone's staying out. The tyres are getting a bit hot, but I think they're quicker. I'm fairly certain these tyres are quicker. Gonna make up as much time as we can while they aren't pitting. 12.3 to Bouchon.
Okay,
We're getting huge time right now.
There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
I'm struggling to keep the car on the damn track, though. What if they don't pit? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. The rain does plan on stopping, apparently. It did say the rain is going to stop at some point, so maybe they're going to try and hold it out. I don't know. Oh, that's a poor turn 3. That's a bad turn 3 for me, that one. F2 doesn't have inters? Nope. F2 has wets only.
These conditions are only getting worse. Watch
Good.
out for standing water.
Good. They're boxing. They're in. They're in. And I think that'll be the wet tyres being put on as well.
Humans coming in
We
for a
might have cooked it. One driver staying out. A couple drivers staying out, actually. Come on. Yep, they're on wet tyres. Perfect. Here we go. Pourchaire is heading to pit exit now. Could be tight between us and him, actually. It's really tight between us and Pourchaire. Pourchaire just about comes out in front. And he'll keep the lead of the race. We've got Cordier with one more to pit in front of him. I think it's Daruvala still needs to pit. He stayed out, so brave choice. Come on. We'll spin like crazy on turn 3. But Pourchaire actually managed to hold on to the lead. That's crazy. His lap times must have been really good towards the end. We'll try and stick with him, though. Yeah, I think Cordier and Daruvala are they're smoked here, I'm pretty sure. That was very deep there. Didn't mean to go that deep. Oh, boy, come on. Stay with me, car. Stay with me. Check tyre wear. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. But if it does dry up at the end, we could cook. Why is he so slow there, man? The hell? Very slow. Right, Daruvala and Cordier are both in. They're going to come up quite far behind us here. This might be a really bad day for Daruvala.
Gap to your teammate behind.
It's going to come up quite far back. He won't score many points at this rate. Prime is boxing too. Sake. Weather report.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to me. Weather report. Weather report.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right
Starnex
now.
out. BSC.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
Wow.
Slow your pace immediately.
VSC with Roman Starnek DNFing at turn 1. And that just brings a bit of a hole to play for a moment. To be fair, probably good for our tyres. Probably good for our tyres. I'd really like to know what the weather's doing, but Mark don't like me.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive.
What a
delta
horrible,
until the green
horrible,
flags.
horrible
There's been an incident
place
on
for that to
track,
end.
and officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now.
How
Just
was
be
I
careful.
basically dead even on the green and Pourchaire still gained? How was that transpired then? What up, Ginger? How's it going, mate? How has that happened? Is VSC Delta needs investigating, bro. F1 plotting against you, right? FIA have heard my complaints. They decided rather than giving me a season ban, they're going to mess up my deltas or something. How's the tooth? Well, no, don't have it anymore. But no, it's healing up quite nicely. Still a little bit sore. A little bit of tension in my jaw still, but much better than what it was. Much, much better. You're short shifting too much? Buddy, it's raining. If I don't short shift, I'll just wheel spin. They heard you swearing, exactly. Halfway through this race now. Just close up that gap a little bit to Pourchaire in this final sector. Still in that slipstream. Best budget F1 wheel? Like an F1 style wheel or just any wheel, you mean? I don't know if Helga's closing up to us. I think he is. This track is very wet now as well. I do feel like we could be on these wets to the end.
Tyres are wearing at quite a rate here, mate. Please try and look after them.
I don't think so, mate. F1 styled rim. I mean, you can get like the mods you can put onto a G29, for example. MVH Studios and stuff, and Acelith and that. They do like mods and things for G29s. But if you want an actual F1 style rim, maybe the Thrustmaster one. They've got a couple. Yeah, Pourchaire's gonna open up that gap in the first sector in the straights, but in the middle sector we just claw it back down. Same as the final sector as well. It helps us out quite a bit. Helga's gaining, is he? He's got 5.5 seconds to get in the next 8 laps, so I think we're doing okay so far. Those rear tyres are my concern right now. Rears are on 27 and 26, so it's going to be tough. Oh, lots of wheel spin out of turn 1 there. The more wheel spin we get, the more it's going to hurt those rear tyres. Looks like, I don't know, it looks like the gap to Helga staying, opening up more than anything, I'd say. Who DNF'd? Roman Starnik did, I think. Also, of course, the VSC as well. What R&D would you recommend working on? Depends on the car you're using, I guess, but a lot of the time it's like the chassis and stuff that are the weakest, so probably that. Hello, Peter. Welcome back. Versus with Aston Martin. I think their aero sucks, right? They've got a good powertrain. Their durability is pretty good as well, I'm pretty sure. It'll be one of the chassis or the aero that sucks on the Aston. Here we go. Onto the straight once more. Onto lap 14.
Still looking good.
Rain's still coming down pretty hard here in Austria. We're getting towards the final laps now. Pourchaire seems to be holding that gap quite nice. We can't really close it up too much. Oh my god. The wheel spin is crazy, man. Nice one, Andrew. Love that. His father will be proud. Last lap overtake, maybe. I'm struggling with rear grip right now. That's a problem. You can see the tyres, 30% on the rear left, 28 on the rear right. Really difficult at the moment. Helga dropping back, definitely, yeah. It does look pretty good for the dams right now, doesn't it? Does look very good for the dams on the prediction. We're second and fourth. It looks like the MPs are third and... low. He might be in the top 10. But not getting enough points, that's for sure. Either way, we do catch Daruvala in the championship. That's what we care about. Nemetu, thanks for following us on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Or N3, what you prefer. Appreciate the follow, man. Berry got 2 WDCs this year.
Easy work at that target. Let's try and
Nice.
keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Good stuff. I think we're going a little bit too high in turn 1, aren't we? Come on, let's keep pushing. Lap 15 and 20. How many races till the season ends? This is race number 7 of 14. Sorry, no. Is it 7?
We're catching
Yeah, I
the
think it
car
is.
ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
So basically, we're halfway through the season.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Oh, this traction sucks right now, man. Diego, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Where am I from? I'm from England. In the southeast. Hope your tyres don't give way. Me too. Me too. The rain is very heavy now, so I'd be very surprised if we saw any dry tyres from here on out. We're still opening that gap to Hauger as well, which is good. Hopefully Awasa can pass him. The sun is southeast. Yeah, we get so much sun. All I've seen is clouds the last 3 months. Come on. You're Italian? Nice. I don't blame her, Kate, to be fair. I don't blame her. Oh, could get any drive out of turn 3 there. You're from Estonia? Nice. We have a couple of Estonians in our community. You've literally been back in love with F1. Bring on March for the new season. Hell yeah. Should be very spicy with all the new drivers and stuff. Haven't had a lot of changes in F1 the last couple of years, so yeah, we got a big switch up this year. Should be good. Unfortunately, we lost to Pourchaire quite a bit this lap by the looks of it. He's opened up that gap quite a lot. Those rear tyres are really struggling at the moment. I want to get the move on Pourchaire, but... oh my god, with things like that, it's not going to happen. Lundgren, thanks for follow as well, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Appreciate the follow. Pourchaire struggling about the final corner. On to lap 17. Final few laps here in Austria, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a pretty big rivalry Pourchaire right now, and it looks like here in Austria he's going to get the benefit of boxing that a little bit later. I hope Paul Aaron drives in official F1. I hope so as well, but he is an Alpine, which don't like to give their drivers much opportunity, so... Am I the only Lithuanian in this community? Maybe. I'm not too sure. Might be a couple of us I don't know about. Is there going to be good points over Daruvala? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. And I believe that with this result, I believe we still stay ahead of Pourchaire in the championship too. But it'll be fairly tight on points between ourselves and him. But yeah, we'll close down the gaps to the top of the championship quite a lot today, which is what we wanted. It looks like Daruvala might be around P8, P9. So he will score a couple points. 110 diff. I think we're at 106. $110's a little bit too difficult for me in F2. What do I think about Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari? I think first year for him will be quite tricky. I don't think he'll have an amazing first year. But it's a sight to behold, isn't it? It's a very big move in Formula 1. Love to see it. I think Ferrari are going to put quite a lot in the regulations for next year. So maybe next year we might see Lewis challenge for that 8th. We'll see. Lap 18 and 20. Pourchaire still has that advantage right now. And if only we had some slightly better tyre wear, we might have been able to get a bit more grip, just try and fight the weather a bit better, but... To be fair, I mean, ourselves and Porsche have been on another level so far in this race compared to the rest of the grid. 8 and a bit seconds to Helga now. The gap just extends to those guys behind. I think Helga might have a bit of damage, maybe. He seems to be struggling. He's got a bit of a queue behind him, so... I wonder if we might have just clipped his front wing, maybe. Antonelli, again, same with Antonelli. I think first season, you know, with a rookie going such a big seat, filling big boots, a lot of pressure on him. I feel like he might do well in qualifying, but race pace might feel a bit off in the first season. I think he'll be strong in quali, but a bit weaker in the race. But it's obvious he's got a lot of raw talent, so it's all down to Mercedes to explore that, essentially.
Okay, so we're leading up to
Do you think Mercedes has as good a car as Mercedes? Sorry, Ferrari has as good a car as Mercedes? Ferrari have this, arguably at times, the best car on the grids last season. I'd say overall it was McLaren, but at times Ferrari had the fastest car. What about Ollie? I'm not expecting too much in the Haas. Same with Lawson. Lawson I have no expectation from, I'll be honest. I have very little expectation. Not just because I don't think, like... Obviously, he's against Verstappen in his first ever full F1 season, which is going to be pretty tricky. But I also don't think Red Bull are going to have a good car. I think Red Bull are going to struggle quite a bit this season. I don't see Verstappen winning the championship this year. Yuki or Lawson? Yuki. Rain's easing off, to be fair now, isn't it? Next up's the final one. 42 and 40% the rear tyres. This is going to hurt, isn't it? This is going to hurt. But we are pretty damn close to Porsche here. We got a little bit deep in that final corner. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final lap here in Austria. Can we find something on Pourchaire to get that P1 and take our first ever feature race win? Out of turn one we go. Trying to get that power down. The rear still spinning up as we try and push on. Quite far back down towards turn 3. Which makes things a little bit complicated. Just give it a little bit of a nudge. Oh, no. No power out of turn 3. Shit. That might be it. We got no power at all out of turn 3. And Pourchaire just pulls away. No battery. There's no hybrid system in F2 cars. No ERS. I think that'll be it then. Unless something happens for the rest of this lap. But it looks like Théo Pourchaire is going to take victory here in Austria. Unless something can happen in these last couple of corners. Pourchaire, look in his rearview mirror, can take the racing line as we close up towards the back of him. Can we send it on the final corner here? I tell you what, we've got a great drive out the penultimate corner. It's wheel to wheel with Théo Pourchaire. Down to the line we go. No way, Pourchaire pips us with that little bit of straight line speed. We've found a move on the inside of the final corner, but no victory for ourselves, man. 3 races in a row. It's been a drag race to the line, but Pourchaire just pips us to the line. Ah, we tried. We tried. God damn, man. GG's. GG's. A great points haul, though, will close down on Jehan Daruvala in the championship. We love a P2 right now, don't we, chat? God damn. We've got a double P2 in Barcelona. We've got a P2 in this feature race as well. Ah, it was very close, Johnny. Very, very close. Thank you for the followers, mate. Appreciate it. What about prediction? It should be Dams. Should be, but I'm not too sure. Acceleration difference, what I saw. More straight line speed. Our acceleration was good. We had a really good corner. We got good speed through the corner, but the AI straight line speed is pretty strong round 10. Unfortunately, yeah, he pulled away. It's unfortunate, but like I say, good points on the board. And it sets up nicely for the next one, which I think is Silverstone. that was the last one, Johnny, I'm afraid. We do 2 races per weekend. Sorry, 2 races per stream in F2. So next time we will have Silverstone and
We'll see you.
Belgium?
Formula 2 returns.
I can't remember which one's after Silverstone, but yeah. But that's unfortunately it for tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Imola Pourchaire scores the most points this weekend, picking up 28 over the weekend. We pick up 21, the second highest over the weekend. Dennis Hager in third with 19. Novak with 14. Iwasa with 13. Vesti with 12. Duran and Benavides both picking up 10 this weekend. Hadjob with 6. Martin with 5. And Daruvala with 5 as well. We outscored Jan Daruvala by 16 points today, which is absolutely huge. Correa picking up that sole point as well in the feature race. But as for the feature race, this is how it all finished up. Pourchaire started on pole, finished on pole, got the job done, and got the fastest lap as well. So he gets an extra point for the championship as well. We finish up in second after starting in third. Hauger in third as well after starting in fourth. Iwasa finishes in fourth, which does mean we do score the most points between ourselves and MP Motorsports. Benavides in 5th. Novak Hadjar finishes in 7th. Vesti in 8th. Daruvala starting 5th, finishing 9th. Horrible race for him. And Juan Correa in at 10th there as well. You can see the rest of the finishers there as well. Roman Starlet, the only DNF in this race. Cablo should be paid out. We've got a money chat. Look at the prediction. As for the Drivers' Championship then, look how much it closes up now. 16 points between the top 3. We do, unfortunately, drop down to 3rd place in the championship. We were in 2nd going into this weekend, but Pourchaire, with that big result there, unfortunately, does put him just ahead of us by 1 point. So 150 for Daruvala, 135 for Pourchaire, 134 for Leclerc. So really, really close in the championship now, and it's going to get closer as we enter the second half of the season. Vesti is currently a good 28 points off from us right now as well. We've got Martin, Helga, Iwasa in 7th, Duran, Mighty, and Novak all in the top 10 at the moment as well. And there's how the Constructors' Championship looks as well, with MP Motorsport in the lead by 8 points over ART, and Dams in 3rd right now. So, oh man, what could have been? What could have been? Almost got our first win. Almost. Are you going to stream on Saturday? Yes. Yeah, on Saturday we're doing Creator Series. Obviously not too sure what track it is right now, but yeah, on Saturday will be the Creator Series. I won't be live tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow we can actually enjoy our anniversary together tomorrow, but yeah, it depends on how she feels. I'm sure we'll try and still do something, but maybe not do too much publicly, that's for sure. Otherwise she'll infect a lot of people. So yeah, we have got Silverstone next. I'm not too sure what's after Silverstone in F2. Is it Hungary, is it? Silverstone and Hungary. Oh, F2 Hungary might be a bit tough. But yeah, that'll be in the next career mode. But on the next stream, we'll obviously have the Creator Series on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will have our community race around Abu Dhabi. And of course, we'll do some open lobbies as well. Hungry, to be fair, I'm quite hungry as well. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go get some foods after this because me's hungry. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That then is gonna wrap us up for the night. Let's get you guys paid out as well before we forget to do that. Prediction. It was Dams who won. There we go. For those who said Dams, enjoy your points. Enjoy your points. I'm not jealous. Right. As always, ladies and gentlemen, let's go find someone to raid, shall we? So, let's see who's live right now to say hello to, shall we? Not many people live on my following list right now. Who have we got live in the F1 section, maybe? Let's see, let's see. Anyone doing some career mode anywhere? Oh, it's low here as well. Not really, to be fair. Not really. Joy again? Yeah, to be fair, Joy's one of Dana's friends, so maybe we'll go and say hello to Joy, shall we? She's nice. I met her in Sweden as well. Okay. We'll say hello to Joy. I don't know if she's much into F1, to be fair. Oh, I just clicked on her story by accident. Oops. Pressed all the wrong buttons. All right, we'll go say hello to Joy. Why not? It's one of Dana's friends, so we'll go pay our respects to to Dana while she's on her deathbed. She can't ready one right now, so we'll do it for her. All right, we're going to read over to Jojo. I met her in Sweden. She's lovely. I don't know if she's much into F1 herself, but she does a lot of like role-playing games and stuff like that, and I'm sure she'll be happy to have you guys join in on her stream. I'll be live with you guys on Saturday, 5 UK time. As always, all my social media is in the chat. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat. Make sure you jump in on Discord if you haven't already. For those on TikTok, click the link in my bio. That takes to all my social medias. But do jump in on Discord if you haven't already. I'll be with you guys on Saturday, 5 UK time, as always, for the Creator Series. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your night. Get the Vince Fan Raids up in the chat. And I'll see you guys on Saturday, ready for our first race back in the Creator Series. Hopefully, it'll be a good one alongside GB as well. He's back as well this weekend. So hopefully get a good result together. But until then, have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye.